got mad because I can't hear you in my earbuds. Whoop their ass.
Buenas noches.
Hello. I sounded a little low.
No, you good.
That was Spanish because I'm drinking a margarita.
If this is your first time joining us, I would like to properly introduce myself. I'm your host and favorite motivational speaker, Mimi So 100 or Comer Walker if you're nasty. I am joined by my co-host, Freakman McGee. The new
These
Mr.
are the
Bitches,
tales. The freak,
aka the narcissist, hot guy one in the building. Of course, we got the man behind the magic.
That's a sound bite.
We got the man behind the magic, Mr. Tone Deaf. He is in charge of all the visuals that will be crossing your screen tonight.
And
But
none
that
of
is
the
only if
cheeks
you're watching
that want to
live.
be posted.
If you are listening to our audio only episode, you are truly missing out. Make sure you catch us on
Ain't there
Facebook,
yet.
on Mimi Dinkins' Facebook page,
She
in the
just got
Hoshily Awkward group, or on the Hoshily Awkward YouTube channel live on Sundays at 8:30. And guess who was on fucking time tonight? Sarita.
Only because there's Quavo in the building.
Sarita. Actually,
Jose.
and you know what?
Sarita, you are the girl I never had, and I like
Let me tell you what this motherfucker said.
Hey, Brittany.
So, me and Sarita, we pulling up at the same time because I had to make a stop at Culver's. Now, I call myself ordering in advance from Midtown. They say they go bring it out, but you got to go in and get it. It took me, good 8 minutes to figure that out. She got here right at the ass crack of on time. Okay, so I was
8:25.
gonna sit in the car and smoke, but
8:25 people. Just need one hit.
look.
Right.
Then, of course, we have Mr. Essential, who is always stepping it up when Tone decides, you know what, I'm just gonna go home without notice. And then
I own the company.
I do step up when he's also here. So let's not just like paint that picture, man. Let's
I mean,
think that,
he
you know,
does all the things.
I mean, I'm here too. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, when he not, too high on mushrooms and shit.
That's your
Um,
fault.
Or Taylor Port.
That's also your fault.
I
And
know.
of course,
I know they bringing all this shit.
we have my
Right.
chocolate buddy in the building.
Chocolate buddy is funny.
Miss
Miss Coco dropped herself.
Miss Kayla Marie Taylor.
Is it your middle name, Marie?
No way. She's making up stuff.
I was about to say that's Kaya's middle name.
Coco Marie.
Yeah, but I want to
It
thank
was
you
Marie
guys
now.
for tuning in because you could be somewhere out getting drunk for this 3-day freaking, but instead you were here with us.
You're still getting drunk.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. And
He
hey,
didn't even press the button.
hey, pour yourself up something warm and
Pour up, drink.
Or if you're one, rub something else.
Hey, bro, listen. If you are not, go ahead.
Can I say something? When you slide the mic up and down like that, you're gonna strip the microphone stand. So
When I what?
when you pull it up and stuff without twisting the thing, you're gonna strip it. So just make sure that.
Let's see. Never knew that. See, look at you being
Being
a
I'm trying to
sensitive.
tell you stop being a
She
stripper.
pulls it up and down and stuff. You know, you gotta unscrew it and stuff. That's why it's
He doesn't want you to be a stripper anymore.
Right.
Once you stop doing that.
I'm a little
I don't know. I be trying to strengthen my wrist, get a little resistance.
Nigga, like, gee.
This
Put a
motherfucker
video
not
on the
on?
knee.
Oh, it ain't on.
Like,
My bad, y'all.
yeah. Apparently, everybody's sipping anyway.
This motherfucker dead.
That's right, Margarita.
No, it shouldn't
We
be
both-
dead.
There we go.
We both doing the same thing. I don't even know which camera we on. Which
Margarita sipping.
which
That
camera?
one.
This one?
Stop looking. No, leave that one on.
You
That
know
ain't
that
got nothing to do with you.
hit her knee.
Hello, Monroe. Thank you for joining.
You about to tell a
What's up,
bitch
what's
I
up?
got G.
Girl.
Rich says, "Hey y'all, sorry I've been MIA. I took the Facebook app off my phone. Love and miss y'all. We love and miss you too. And hey, sometimes you just gotta unplug, man. We get it.
I want to be that mature.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta unplug because this will probably be the last socially awkward until July. I
Until
think
Can Beats Day?
I need
That's
a
a Friday. That's a Friday.
need a break.
Um,
No,
Oh.
I with my birthday coming up and Jelly Bean birthday and the trip and the Father's Day. It's a lot going on in June. So, maybe just unplug for a little bit.
Nah, we doing a hostly awkward takeover in this bitch.
But the
Y'all
good
two
thing,
can.
the good thing about that is, by the time I come back, I'll have a lot of shit to talk about. Mine's talking about drunk.
Niggerly is awkward. That's what we're gonna call it.
Oh, drunk and eating chicken wings.
Niggas is awkward.
Niggas is awkward. The 4-season special.
Margarita sipping a margarita. I heard that.
Niggas is awkward. It's probably wild.
That's gonna be the wildest show. It's gonna
That's
be wilder than whole shit awkward.
That's just a natural spin-off show right there by itself. Fuck that.
That's the funny
Hey,
part.
hey, we should just call it Cancers in Charge in this bitch and just flip this shit upside down.
Hey, so
Come back to nothing.
So
nothing.
so the
Burnt up.
the non-essential cast member who she pop up every now and then coming in here taking the essential workers supplies and shit. So I need another phone stand.
There's
As soon as I heard non-essential, I was like, yeah. I don't have to be essential here. I'm essential in your life, bitch.
That's
How
funny.
about that?
Bitch, I'm equally essential.
Bitch, you can't live without me, so I'm essential.
Wasn't you just trying to give us saying, "Oh, I'm sorry for not listening to y'all"?
I told y'all she be fronting. I told y'all she be fronting. She be fronting. She be acting like we don't need each other and shit.
Cause she sure put it on blast. Like I should have listened to y'all. Y'all tried to tell me.
I come and I say I need you. You can't even tell her you need her. She don't take stuff serious. She full of shit.
That'd be great. That would be
I do take stuff serious.
All right. Now we're done.
Yeah, I've had
So, while we're on the subject of Kayla, we're going to start off with a video. Are you guys familiar with what is the actual name of that? Is it 21 versus 1? Like, what is the name of that?
It depends.
20
It's 20 versus 1,
Like
100
that's the-
versus
okay.
1. They just
So
change it up.
if you're not
They do what they
familiar
want.
with that and you listening or watching live, that is where they have one person who comes in a room full of suitors and of the opposite sex, and they have balloons to pop when they are not interested. Some people unfortunately get their balloons popped ASAP, like as soon as they walk in, and then you have others that once they hear things like, oh, they got kids, pop, shit like that. So we're gonna play a couple of those videos, starting with this one.
Joseph Smith, 37.
And Joseph, what do you do?
I'm an Uber and Lyft driver full time.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I don't know, it's the knee, the right knee. It got something going on. I don't know what it is. I got eczema. And I use coconut oil. Yeah, zoom in on that.
Please.
And I just don't know why it's like that. So I seen it and I was like, she not gonna take my coconut oil regimen seriously.
First of all, this fugazi looking ass nigga, lucky to be in the lineup.
Time out.
He said the ash on her knees made him pop his balloon.
All right. But when she asked that nigga what was his job, what did he say?
He's a full-time
Uber and
Uber
Lyft.
and Lyft.
Yo,
Uber
fam,
and Lyft.
suck my dick.
Whoa.
He has no health insurance.
Freak Man McGee.
He brings absolutely nothing.
If
He brings nothing to the table.
I have nothing.
if his car break down,
He's nothing. Full-time Uber and
Now,
I ain't never heard no shit like
never heard that happen
Now,
before.
as a person who has done like gig work like that, depending on the area that he's in, or maybe doing like, all right, well, I'm only doing like airport rides and shit. Like,
He get a nice hustle.
you can make
You
that
can make
shit.
some good money.
Yeah, you can
You don't make
some
enough
money.
money to be that kind of person.
Honestly, you know what? If you get a bot, you can get the little insert, like you get the inside scoop of trying to get into the system. You can get all kinds of shit that other people can't. So you can actually do it. I don't know how to
Oh,
do it.
because you Amazon and now you understand.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, these niggas taking all the good shit. They taking all the good shit. So some
I'm like,
motherfuckers,
bro, ain't nobody fingers that fast if
Not
you ain't a
that fast.
professional
not
masturbator.
that fast.
None. And I am a professional masturbator, and I was even losing. So you know that shit was real.
Some shit came up last night. It's at 4 hours, $142. I was like,
And it's gone.
that shit was gone.
Britt said he's so proud of himself.
I am a professional Uber and Lyft driver.
Like dog said it with such confidence, like
Hey, if you,
Bro, I would have rather him just say I'm a professional driver. Like,
And I've been cool with that.
I own my own.
I'm a private contract worker.
I'm an independent driver.
Shit, I have my own driving service.
Yeah, anything but that. In 30s, possibly he don't, bro.
Right.
And the fact that he has the audacity to be like, I popped my balloon because her knee was ashy.
I didn't even get a chance to see her.
Right.
She ain't ugly, but ash on the knees should not be the deciding factor.
Ash on the knees.
Yeah, so we
You're not trying to fuck
go restart it,
Start it again,
and
please.
we go let it play all the way through before any commentary.
Too late now.
No, I'm saying like
more.
we can shut up while it's on this time.
My name is Joseph Smith. I'm 37.
And Joseph, what do you do?
I'm an Uber and Lyft driver full time.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I don't know. It's the knee, the right knee. It got something going on. I don't know what it is. I got eczema. And I use coconut oil. Yeah, zoom in on that.
Please.
And I just don't know why it's like that. So I seen it and I was like, she not gonna take my coconut oil regimen seriously. Everything else looked moisturized, you know, but I seen that and that was...
This nigga got a clip-on nose ring talking about somebody's fucking, you know what? Next video, please.
Yes. Yeah. And the crazy part is, so in the remaining part of it comes to find out like she fell and her knee is actually healing.
It shouldn't even matter.
So it shouldn't matter. But it's just funny because it's like, bro, it's a scab is forming. Like, what you want?
What would you want?
Right.
And
if she would have had a Band-Aid on, it would have been a problem.
She's not gonna take my coconut oil regimen serious.
He was up there being a clown.
He just didn't want to. He didn't want to get popped on. That's what it was.
Well,
she didn't have a ding ding when she came out. That was the problem. He was like, "Oh, this the wrong room."
And I kicked him in the ding ding.
That's wild.
Based off that shirt, I mean, his arms are suffocating. But you talking about her
Right.
You talking about her knees, bro?
That nigga said, "Oh my god, this is the wrong one."
I was at the left knee.
Y'all ordered from the women's side of Sheen.
It's the right knee.
Yeah,
But even still, if you need to be moisturized, don't forget Bang a Body Butters.
Nigga, stop whoring
Hit your
yourself.
girl. not whoring myself. Hey, I makes the coins from the body.
I use it for my face.
There you go. Me too.
I said that once. Somebody said, "Use it on your face." Like,
I
yes,
feel like
do.
one is missing.
Shouldn't be. Shouldn't be, but
Oh, no, one is missing, but that's because I forgot to send it to you.
Gotcha.
It's supposed to be 3 of these. Like, my bad.
well, since let's get this hoe ass nigga off of here.
All right. All right. So while I send Tone this third one, because that one was fucking ridiculous. This one is very interesting to me for a certain reason.
Okay, so why'd you pop?
Too grown for me.
Too grown?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Too grown. This long at this point.
What's your age range?
5 years older is the limit. So
how old are you?
21.
Okay. If you said 5 years is the limit.
Type shit.
There's like lack of basic skills.
Okay. 21 plus 5. Okay. All right. So why'd you pop?
Same for me, age limit. I'm 20, you're 26. I feel like it's just a maturity level. Not as in I'm not mature, but I feel like I just haven't lived enough life as you have. So it's like I can't understand everything you're talking about. Like there's always going to be a disconnect.
Why are you here?
It was chopping, so.
I respect it.
Right. That's why we're finna play it again. Because it was chopping the first time. Hold on.
26. Okay, so why'd you pop?
Too grown for me.
Too grown?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Too grown. This long at this point.
What's your age range?
5 years older is the limit. So
how old are you?
21.
Okay. If you said 5 years is the limit.
Type shit.
There's like lack of basic skills.
Okay. 21 plus 5. Okay. All right. So why'd you pop?
Same for me, age limit. I'm 20, you're 26. I feel like it's just a maturity level. Not as in I'm not mature, but I feel like I just haven't lived enough life as you have. So it's like I can't understand everything you're talking about. Like there's always going to be a disconnect.
I might give her a pass because she only 20.
I'm gonna interject.
The thing that is funny to me about this is because how many men are always online telling us that the reason that they date down, like when we were like, bro, that's creepy. And that is why we feel like it's creepy. Like, what do you have in common with a motherfucker like that much younger than you, to the point that they actually be talking about? So for her to be young and say that, it's hilarious because it's like that's what we be telling y'all, and y'all be like, no, younger women, they want to do this and they want to do that, and it's like
I'm going to push back on that and say that makes sense when you are older than 30.
The evening hoes. Kayla, your face. Yes, it's so punchable.
That makes sense if you're over 30 or 40 and whatnot. But in the 20s, your development.
You turned up.
Your development doesn't get going until after you are 24, 25. So your immaturity is. You all in the same damn immaturity level. 20, 25, you all the same shit. That 5 years ain't that big of a difference when you're that age. When you actually become like 30 and up, that's when you start experiencing shit. Right now, you're still that's why insurance don't stop.
They're baby
24,
adults.
25. Yeah.
They're what we call baby adults.
You're technically an adolescent until you're 24.
Yeah, but she like, bro, you can't even take me out drinking because I can't drink yet.
That makes sense.
Right.
She didn't say that. You said that. She said you experienced more shit than me.
No, but what I'm saying, that's one of those things.
But technically, that's still true.
That could be a thing, though. Imagine, okay, so he was 26 and she was 20. Now imagine she lived somewhat of a sheltered life. She been chilling. She just now like, okay, I'm grown. I can go outside. Imagine this nigga been outside since 16. So the conversation gonna be different whether I'm 6 years older than you or not.
Even that, Tommy,
I've been doing shit before you started.
These are all assumptions.
But Tommy, I
understand.
I'll talk to you in your language. That 6 years gap is one whole fucking college experience. You completely become a different person when you done with college than you were before you started.
Kinda.
This nigga here.
I mean, I'm serious. I'm serious.
Did you come in here to pod? Because at this point you pod, and it's okay.
At 20, you've experienced some of the college life. So you know the lifestyle between 20 and 24 don't change. Once you get to college is college.
You don't even know why you at college other than the fact that your mama made you.
I didn't know what I was college till I got out. Shit, I was out and still didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
That's because you was going down there and freaknik some shit.
Hey,
now y'all pod. Y'all not even here. Y'all not even listening to me.
That's why we was laughing.
We did.
That's why we was laughing. She said, but the first one said 5 years older and she's 21. Yeah, that's why we was laughing.
That's the one we laughed at because it still matched her.
Mine, this hair is different. No, it's not. It's still the same fuck nigga ponytails.
Yeah, I just pushed it back this time.
Don't push your hairline back next time.
So that
you is all the way in my business.
So is it the same thought?
I mean, if you want to know, I got my dress tugged down a little bit.
Is it the same thought process? If he's 36 and she's 30? Is it the same thought process?
The thought process depends on the individual.
Is this
right?
And that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
It's all situational.
Everything is situational.
Because at 20, I had a 2-year-old.
Right. Some 20-year-olds are ready
and
for
then
it.
at 20, I just started fucking. So she got a 2-year-old, and I just started being freak man.
Right.
Life is different, but we're the same age. You know what I'm saying?
Now the 20-year-old actually she grounded her thought process very solidly. I'm gonna give her props for that.
Mature than the
21-year-old don't know fucking basic math, and she actually eliminated somebody that she actually has in her category.
Right. She said she cast it to her TV so she can come in real time.
Nick, that's what I do when I'm at home. I watch it on my TV.
Or you can just go to YouTube and put it on the TV.
That's what he's talking
about.
But
my thing about assumptions,
like Apple pushed it.
My thing about assumptions is this whole process is so quick. You don't even know who the fuck you talking to. You just basing it off of pop. Hey, you too young. You too old. Whatever.
It's speed dating. Yeah, it's speed dating.
point.
But
So-
speed dating is still having a conversation. Speed
So,
dating ain't popping a bubble when you see the motherfucker. You sit down and have a conversation with him.
When I
You
was
get 5 minutes.
when I was
Speed,
graduating middle school, when I was graduating 8th grade, 6 years older than me is already into your sophomore year of college.
Right.
Yes.
Experiences are different.
But the older you get, the closer
Right,
those
that's why
experiences
Sarita
get.
said it's situation.
And I said,
If
you're
36 and I'm 30. The conversation.
we're saying the same
still gonna be
thing.
different.
We're saying the same
but
thing.
I've seen some shit at 30. Now.
You're saying the same thing because I said she's making an assumption based off of a quick, like your age. She didn't even talk to him and have a conversation.
That was the
Right.
polite way of saying,
Or,
bro,
I mean,
I'm
we don't
20,
know.
you 26.
It's
That's
not an
nasty.
unanswered
Leave it
question.
alone.
Maybe she did experience.
Why she there, though?
Nah, I ain't with that.
Mhm.
Whatever. I'm just saying, based off of what we saw, her.
Maybe she just didn't want to fuck a 26-year-old. That's nasty.
Maybe-
I don't
maybe.
want to do it. You almost 30. Nigga, get the fuck out of here.
Ooh.
Or
Maybe.
maybe because you've been able to party. All right. You've been able to do all this shit. By the time I'm really just now getting in my bag, you might be off that and want me to sit the fuck down.
We ain't got time for that.
That's another thing.
Right.
Because what was we doing? 25, 26. We was partying and shit. Like we was partying
Yo,
heavy.
takeover.
We was partying heavy.
But I'm
So
gonna
by the time she gets to that 25, 26 point, this nigga gonna be in his 30s like,
I've been there, done
why
that.
you out all the time? Why we can't
Right.
sit down and watch a movie? All you want to do
Right.
is run the streets.
But niggas want to
Because you in your 30s. I'm not in my 30s yet.
Right. Trust me, and I went through that shit. It ain't fun.
But niggas love young girls. I was like, wow.
yeah. I don't know. It's like you said, it's to each his own.
I want my
and
bitch to
it's-
be
it's-
old too. I
it's
want to
case
sit in
by
the house
case.
and watch a movie.
It's case by case.
You want to stand up? That mean I gotta put shoes on. I got plantar fasciitis, babe. These
No.
days look good. They not meant to be warm for 3-4 hours, little baby. They just look good.
You really do.
Really do, bro. You saying medical terms and everything.
Right.
Man,
Welcome to Uncle Hood.
30,
Like real niggas would have been like, dog, my ankle's back.
40 in the face.
But I'm gonna blow it. I'm gonna blow
So
it.
now I'm getting ready to finally throw my dirty 30 in the club, and you coming in with a sweater vest and shit like Tone.
And I'm gonna blow this whole shit up and be like, if I'm 26,
This
like,
bitch
you
drinking Henny, and I didn't graduated to wine and seltzers. Now I'm chilling.
Nigga, why are you drinking? So you have been around.
She's
I'm
still-
like sangria.
She's still drinking hard shit.
She over there drinking Cisco.
That bitch can swallow a Molotov cocktail. Man, nobody fucking with that shit. Man, on the G, I'm trying to
You getting ready?
I was ready for bed at 9. You just now deciding what to wear.
I want to be drunk by 5:30 and at home by 8:15.
Yeah.
I can still catch raw.
Yeah. So I definitely like I respect her thought process. It was just funny to me to see one of the young girls actually say this when the old niggas always tell us that we just tell them that because well y'all just bitter because y'all ain't young no more and y'all ain't this and y'all ain't that, and it's like, all right, now a young bitch is telling y'all that, and he ain't even as old as you niggas saying it.
Right.
You niggas is 20 years older than the nigga she telling it to.
Now that's a whole different conversation.
That's a wild ass.
That's a whole
man.
different conversation.
That is a nasty.
Like you
man.
niggas is already in your 40s, and she just told a nigga that ain't even 30 yet that he was too old for her.
All I know is at 24, 25, I was just moving out my mama's house. I ain't lived that much more than you have.
Ooh, I had bought my first house at 22, 23.
So you a fucking anomaly. I bought my house at 27, 28.
And I was somebody mama.
Like I didn't
experience
experience life until I was 30.
Yeah,
That's when I was like, all right, I'm grown as shit. I can go get me fucking a second house. Like I'm about to,
like my fourth car. Like I was living.
yeah.
Right. At 26, you still doing Taco Tuesday.
26, yeah, 26. You still living.
So-
You at 26, you
You in here talking about mortgages
you
and
still living a 20
leaning on your house.
26, bro was a fucking club promoter, bro. Bro was a club promoter at 26. And we were still getting in the club free.
Yeah, the lifestyle was very similar. It's not outrageously different, but I get it.
So we got one more of those to play in. This shit.
Why did you pop her balloon?
I wasn't loving the sandals.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
We need to volume on this. Let me know when you
Try it.
So why did you pop her balloon?
I wasn't loving the sandals.
Okay.
Wait a minute. So like these sandals and you have on Clarks. These are way out of fashion. You can't be talking to me. And you know why you popped that balloon because you knew I was gonna because you know you out like I'm out your league. Come on now, let's be for real. Let's be for real. Your chest higher than mine at this point. So you could toodaloo. You know my routine. I do the pop in after I ask questions because I give people a chance. That's just me. But you knew I was gonna anyway.
So now she cooked, bro, but
Really
but why?
She did.
But why? You claim you was gonna pop it on him anyway. So what is you so upset for?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And them shoes do look dumb as fuck with that dress.
Right.
Yeah, she got little kitten heels on there. What the fuck going on right
That's
there?
not even kitten heels.
What?
She feels that because they say Dior on them that it gives it a pass.
Right.
No,
It doesn't.
that shit looks stupid as
And
fuck.
you know
like
what?
some Gucci flip
And
flops.
his Clarks actually match his fit.
It
You
looks
would say
like.
that because you would wear
Hey,
Why you at him about
Hey,
Clarks, man? Get off
we
the
want to
Clarks,
go
man.
ahead and give a shout out to our local celebrity, Rudy Strong's in the comments.
What it do?
We're not
He
worthy.
said I'd be so salty if I walk out and all I hear is pop.
Turned around, going right back where I came
Hey, bro, because they don't even have a chance to say nothing.
from. Nothing.
But it's really like you are really upset because he wasn't feeling them shoes, and they didn't go with the fucking dress.
Right.
Yeah.
And,
I mean,
and the
it-
crazy
it
part
was.
about it was
It
not
was.
only did the style clash with the dress, the color was so fucking like.
Yeah,
Because if it was
completely-
red, it might have even been like, okay, or maybe if it was white. Because the girl that was
said, maybe if
talking,
it was
hers
white,
were cute.
yeah.
No, what it looked like is you got tired of standing there and you swapped out to put on something else,
But
and
you
it didn't work.
stand, so why would you be in shoes that you couldn't stand in?
Right. You know, you could have just, if that was the case, the little beauty supply slides with the fur across the top would have
could've put
literally
some
looked
J-
better than that shit that she
She
had
could
on.
actually put some J's on.
Even if she had wore
Yeah, that's why she felt it was a pass.
Make sure that Dior ain't on there. It could have just been plain like black. If you just had to do it, but you drew attention to him.
Well, D, your choice of fucking shoes is stupid.
Nicole said,
Go-
yeah.
go
Had a
home.
nice run.
Nicole said she was mad because he popped his first. Yeah. Now,
She had a nice run.
On
Showing
God, her
it. She
booty
showed-
was
Hey, can we
all
can,
that.
can we see that real quick? Can we see
That
that?
ass was an ass.
Absolutely.
But
Why did you pop her balloon?
I wasn't loving the sandals.
Okay.
Wait a minute. So like these sandals and you have on Clarks. These are way out of fashion. You can't be talking to me. And you know why you popped that balloon because you knew I was gonna because you know you out like I'm out your league. Come on now, let's be for real. Let's be for real. Your chest higher than mine at this point. So you could toodaloo.
Are they all
You
African?
know my routine. I do the pop in after I ask questions because I give people a chance. That's just me. But you knew I was gonna anyway.
I love British.
I don't know, but look
we
right there.
actually
Look at
had
that.
the booty just up on the screen.
Look
Tone
at that.
took it off.
Look at that right
Yeah,
there.
that's what I was looking at.
That right there.
Now-
I ignore the shoes.
Now the very first one, he said that she was too skinny. She didn't take it wrong. She was like, yeah, you know, I'm petite, I'm whatever. She's not petite though, because she was like, I'm tall and skinny. That is not what petite is.
Right.
You were just thin, ma'am. It is
Mhm.
okay. But yeah, that shit really blew me. Britt said, she Big Mac. Yeah, she just
Instantly. She needs
Right.
to think.
hey,
she rattled off everything.
she cooked that nigga like when we was in fucking K-pot spot cooking shit in the middle of the table. That's how she turned the gas up and
You
got
know
the
what? She
cooking
turned
up.
the gas up like Jasmine Crockett. She didn't even think about when she was rattling off all them bees.
Mhm.
She didn't
They've
think
turned that
twice.
into so many songs.
Yes.
So many songs.
He was silent.
But yeah, that
I
shit
mean, what do you
was.
say?
But the
She
fucked
said
up
your
part,
gas is higher than mine.
the fucked up part was
Right.
like you had so many women in the comments defending it.
Defending her.
Yeah, defending it. Like, well, them shoes is, but you bitch, you know they don't go with that fucking dress though. We
His-
don't.
Right.
We
his-
don't care what the shoes are. We don't care how much they cost. They look stupid as fuck
His shoes
with that dress.
His shoes went with his
She
outfit.
definitely ain't pressed because them shoes expensive. She's pressed.
His
Right.
his
Press
shoes
as fuck.
fit his fit more than her shoes fit her fit.
That bitch was more.
So it's 20 women.
That
right?
bitch
Is
was
this-
more pressed than my uncle's Easter suits in Louisiana. Okay, she was pressed.
Is this a 20 versus 1 or this is different?
No, that was the
'Cause
same.
when you
type
got
of
all of
thing.
those women and you trying to do a process of elimination, sometimes
This
people
is
are
quick.
going to pick the smallest thing because they got to get rid of
You
somebody.
gotta get rid of somebody.
Mhm.
Yeah, because if you don't nitpick, you'll be sitting out there
Right.
forever.
So it's like, well, your shoes,
Hey, whatever.
your knee,
Um,
your elbow.
I won't wear no clock
But
or
here.
a sport coat though.
So you saying it actually brings me to another part of our conversation. There are I hate how people have like this misconception about dating multiple people at once. You do not have to date multiple people at once. You can date people one at a time. Whatever works for your dating style.
Mhm.
The thing I hate is that they feel like, well, if you dating more than one person at a time, like I'm not with that because I'm dating with intent, or I'm not just dating for fun. Like dating multiple people does not mean that you were just dating for fun. That is just a way of eliminating motherfuckers faster in less time while you can be looking for your potential match. You can be dating for fun, or you can be like, you know what? Perfect example. I will be 40 in about 2 weeks. I ain't got that much fucking time to be sitting here dedicating 6 to 9 months to each person individually. So maybe I'm going to go 3 at a fucking time. When you are going for a job and a job is interviewing people, they are mass interviewing. They are looking for their best potential match in the least amount of time, but the least amount of resources. They don't fucking interview one person, say, okay, we're going to hire you and see how it works. And if you don't work, well, then we're going to go spend some more money to train somebody else and do it all fucking over again. No, they go through a bunch of people and see who is the best fit for the long term for their company. Dating multiple people can literally be the exact same thing. So why people feel like you can't date multiple people at once to get to know like what's the best option for you, I don't understand that.
I mean, you have to know your limits. I hate that I grasped that concept. I feel like I got it. It was way too late. And if I had known that sooner, I would have went about things differently. But I also look at it too, like it can be overwhelming. So if you just simply can't handle that many people at once, I mean, I get that.
I am not an old hoe. I'm seasoned.
Lemon peppered.
I say teach his own.
Thanks, Rita.
Yeah,
they all of them. Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like
that many men at once.
Neither way is wrong.
Right.
You have to date for your style. I just hate how people automatically think if a person dates multiple people at once, it automatically means that they're not trying to date seriously. No, motherfucker. Maybe I am just trying to eliminate as many people as possible versus saying, okay, I'm about to invest all this time, emotion, all of this shit into this one person. Then 6 to 9 months down the line, I realized, oh, well, that ain't it. Let me start over. When while I was dating multiple people, I'm like, you know what? I feel like this person offers more than this person. So, I'll proceed with this person instead.
Yeah.
And then it's just, you keep going like that. So I don't know. But I tend to look at shit a little bit differently. So,
but also too, it's the communication factor as well. Because if you're communicating that to the people that you're dealing with, then you good. Yeah. It's the people that's on the outside looking in, like, oh, you trying to do this? Like, you don't even know what I'm doing. Like, I'm communicating with these people. They know they know they are part of the 5 or the starting 5, and if they don't make it or not.
Like communication.
Nick said, weed through the bullshit.
Honesty. Don't be lying about it, because then that's when we have issues.
Yep.
Open communication. Be honest about what you got going on, and we good.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that was another thing I was about to say, Nicole. She said, I think part of it is because people don't understand that you can date and not sleep with all of them.
Oh, they both said the same thing at the same time. Yep.
Yeah, Nick said also dating doesn't mean you're having sex with them folks either. Dating is literally an evaluation for partnership. Because you can start out dating and feel like, you know what? Well, I'm not looking for nothing serious. And then be like, damn, you know what? We hit it off, better than I thought. This motherfucker's actually kind of, all right, I'm going to go. Now, for me, I would have to be like, I'm going to have to let him clap the cheeks. Because if he don't clap right, I'm
not wasting my time.
If he don't clap right,
if you can't clap right, exit stage left. Them's the rules. 9 months down the line, you like, yeah, we in there all the time. Look, I tried.
9 months, nigga, try 5.
I done told y'all. I tried to do the whole like I got in a relationship before the sex thing. It was honeymoon phase. He was nice. He was sweet. He was doing stuff. And then I got the dick, and it was like, it was the kids meal portion. I didn't get the.
That's crazy.
I didn't get the full.
All right,
you know.
y'all, I'm about to
Yeah,
go.
that's wild. But you know what else is wild? You giving dating advice. You got a whole boyfriend.
Big facts.
That is fucking egregious. As
You are in a whole relationship.
You got damn near a husband, and you on your platform giving people dating advice.
In a whole
Say
relationship.
about her. She gives good.
I don't care if it's great. She does.
She
Top
gives
tier.
great
I
advice.
call her for all big life moments.
She
Again,
really do.
Giving dating advice when you in a relationship
In a whole.
is you need to be teaching bitches who got a man how to keep their man.
I can't even keep my man.
Yes,
He
you
mad
can.
at me every 8 business days.
That's a different story. though.
Not
He's
8
still-
business days.
That's just that's something
I am
else.
constantly in the doghouse.
Nigga, I would be mad at your ass every 9.
At this,
7,
at
6.
At this point, I just need to get a fucking
Daily.
personalized collar that say Mimi because I am constantly in the doghouse.
You gotta stop doing stuff to put yourself there.
I don't be doing nothing.
That's it. She just
Look,
breathes, and all of a
You,
sudden it's
you
like,
love,
now she
you
goes.
chose that man.
Okay.
You gave that man your heart.
Okay.
So you got to deal with his 8
Okay.
month cycle.
The way
Eight day cycle.
your ass talk to us, the way you talk to us.
Juan, this
If
is
that's
what
how
need
you
be
talk
putting
to a
her on trial
motherfucker you
for
date.
right now.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh, it's night and day.
Oh hell
Yes, definitely kids meal portion.
Started.
Kids meal
How
portion.
you gonna call somebody meat kids meal portion?
And because it was
wild.
like,
That's
bro,
egregious.
That's a nasty reference point.
backpack.
Just a little more.
I thought it was gonna be a Whopper and it was White Castle. That's all I'm saying.
Hit you with a slider.
Definitely.
I thought the dick was gonna be a Whopper and it was White Castle. So you know,
Not even the Bacon Jr.
yeah. You know the little
Sliders.
sliders that they put at the top of your Bloody Mary.
Why are
The
you
little
like
sausages.
this, bro? Like, who made you this way?
We get it. Next.
Little sausages is nuts.
Them wasn't big either. Shit. You said 8 business days is never not wild. How the fuck you think I feel?
Not the baby shower wieners.
Dog.
Damn, bro, he hit you with the little smoky.
Yeah. That's it.
Bruh.
Little smoky
The
with
deceit.
barbecue.
That's exactly how I felt like Terry Crews and White Girls. That's how I felt. I'm like,
You see this shit men have to go through.
because he had big dick energy.
I mean, what kind of energy do you want?
Like he
The
had
niggas
big dick
act-
energy.
Like, okay.
Like, yeah, how's a little
Time
dick?
out.
How's a little dick
As
nigga
three
supposed to carry
women in
themselves?
the room, I now have
Not
a
that fucking
legitimate
cocky and
question.
just
What kind of energy do you want from a nigga? I'm just asking.
What these
She not
bitches
saying
want
that
from a
she's
nigga?
Wrong. She just saying if you got big energy, then have the big dick.
He ain't got no control over that.
You don't
Yes,
got
he
no
does.
control over life.
So he should have little dick
He's ca-
energy?
he's
Right.
catfishing.
Want a nigga-
He's catfishing his energy.
Do you
got
get
a confidence like a
So what is little meat energy then?
Right.
And I guarantee you, folks just.
Well,
Do you want to talk to the nigga like, well,
You know what?
I mean,
You know what?
I kind of like you.
You know what?
Right.
I kind of want to see you naked. I
You
mean,
know what?
You want to talk
Can I
about
play
it?
with your pussy?
This is all my fault.
Pink hair.
I should have knew.
Pink
I should have knew because you know that nigga ain't got no bass in his voice.
That's crazy.
That means
No,
it's
that's
less
a
than
wild
dry.
I knew that
accusation to make.
testosterone, that
It didn't drop.
testosterone
It
was
didn't
low.
drop yet.
I should have knew.
Yeah, 'cause
He
it
ain't
didn't
got no
drop.
bass in his
That
voice.
is a
What you
wild
mean he ain't got no
accusation.
Like in his everyday tone.
His everyday
'Cause I don't
voice.
feel like I have a deep voice. So what you? This ain't about me right now.
Yeah.
I'm
you
just-
made it.
You
I'm-
just
'cause
made
I'm
it.
just
about
You just
you.
made it
I'm
about
asking
you.
questions.
You made it.
But haven't you have women actually talked to a man with a deep voice and small meat?
I don't know because it's funny
Does it
because like
correlate?
Bay, that's not Bay. He
That's not-
got a lot of bass in his voice, but his voice is also it's very. It's,
So you hear a
it's funny.
voice that's deep, you be like,
But
"Oh, that dick
His
big."
nuts match his voice. Like his balls match
What?
the deepness, the rumble that comes out of
I
his
am
chest.
so looking forward to this vacation that we're gonna have for the month of June. I would be so happy.
Thank
to
you,
not-
Nick. She said, "Puny, carry yourself like you reside in Weenie Hut."
You,
Yo, what kind of? So wait, time out. Okay,
But
back to my whole thought that y'all derailed. So motherfuckers y'all already think the dating pool is small. And then the small dating pool got piss, bleach, chlorine, poop, whatever y'all think is in it.
Not mine, but continue.
I'm just saying, like, I'm
in a dating pool.
I was gonna say,
I'm just asking what you motherfuckers want with me. Y'all want?
every people have preferences. I mean,
Is she about to start singing DMX? What's going on?
What these bitches want from niggas? I would like to know.
Right, I'm
Somebody
like,
let me know. That was a serious question.
During DMX's moment of sobriety, he asked that question and never got an answer.
Once again, I want to bring attention to the fact that DMX had the audacity to ask bitches what they wanted from a nigga in a song where he said that he don't give head. Bitch, that's what they want. They want their pussy sucked on.
I gave
or
you.
how
You
about for him
gave
not to be
me.
married because he
Bitch!
definitely was talking about his wife in that song too.
Dog said,
My door willing to come. I'm like, what is he?
"You niggas can eat off the plate all you want,
But not D.
but not D."
Right. He just let you know how he giving it up. That's how he coming with it. Well, he said everybody but Tamika, so we know you weren't a part of the bunch.
I mean, that was her preference. I mean, just because it's like, say you smaller, if you know what to do with it, then
ain't DMX like the epitome of a nigga with big dick energy and shit?
Oh, we saw that motherfucker swinging in belly. I saw the silhouette when he jumped out the shower. And that motherfucker looked like a pendulum on the clock.
We're like, wait a minute.
Thank you, Tommy.
lighting,
It's
I
not
said,
your fault,
hey.
Tommy. You didn't know she was
I didn't
going
know
to
that was
do
going to
You
go.
didn't
Now-
know that was gonna happen.
You knew that.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Keisha
there's
was
no way. There's no way I prepared.
Her skin tone was amazing.
Keisha
Keisha
was
is beautiful.
really just
Absolutely.
the epitome of like when a woman is mad. Now that is one thing I've never done what she's done. I've never gotten mad and told a nigga with a big dick that his dick was small when it wasn't. If I ever cussed you out and called your dick little, it's because it was. Don't ever think that was out of anger. That was truth out of anger, but it was goddamn truth regardless. But she was like, "You little black dingling the night before last." I was like, "Bitch, did you see?"
But then again, in real life, she's also Nick Cannon's baby mama. So we gotta also
What,
put
Nick
that
Cannon
in
got
perspective.
that?
Yep.
Do we?
Yeah.
Shit.
They got it.
Nick
I
Cannon
mean, not
just-
if it's a boy or girl, but they got a kid together.
He really fucking all the bitches off his vision board.
He did. He did. He said that in
I
his
can
stand
say
He
that
ain't wrong either.
one, that is new information to me. I was today years old, and two, I never would have guessed it because she ain't light skinned.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the
Nick
only one
is-
that's not.
Nick is knocking bitches.
Who's Nick Cannon baby mama?
Mariah Carey.
Oh, I thought y'all talking about Keisha.
No,
No,
she
well,
was
she
talking
is.
about
Yeah, Keisha.
No,
We talking about
most
Keisha
of
now.
The baby mamas that like
She not.
I thought you said Keisha was his baby.
Yeah.
He does have a baby by her?
I'm
Oh.
gonna say that motherfucker was heavy. R.I.P. to that man.
yo, Nick, you gotta relax, bro.
We talking about Nick, fam.
It's crazy how I've been the villain for like the last 3 days, but this is what y'all be out.
When you do that to me, you just be like, yeah, I know it's heavy. I know it's
That's different. This is no. This is Sunday. It's expected on Sunday. You've been on freak shit all week.
All right, let's go ahead and take it to court.
All week.
And the subject is freaky
Which
shit.
one is it? 'Cause it's one girl- No, it's the one that was in
I know the girl you talk. Is her name Lanisha or something?
but there's another one though that was
That's
in
his
the
baby mama.
in a Bronx Tale.
Yeah, that's
That's the same
That's
one.
what I'm thinking of.
That's not the same
Hicks,
one?
Belly.
Hicks, I forget her name.
Terrell Hicks or something.
Yeah, Terrell.
That's not the same
Yeah, I
chick.
follow her.
I thought I was
Yeah,
just
I thought it was the same
contributing to
chick.
the whole shit.
Oh, yep. Nick just posted it.
If you got a baby by her,
Okay,
I'm
okay.
jealous.
Oh, she said that ain't his baby mama.
No, she was talking about Keisha.
Terrell Hicks. There we
Yeah.
go. Yeah. That ain't his baby mama. Oh, really? Okay.
But it is or it
Thank
ain't.
you. Thank you, Nick. She said that ain't his baby mama.
But no, yeah. So Juan has just.
I've been chilling.
No, you have not.
You know, it got to be a lot for her to say something.
You know, has like because, bro, like no, for real. This
I was like,
nigga
oh, shit, it got to be.
is trying to turn my pod group into BET Uncut Instagram edition.
I just be having fun with the people, man.
No, you be having fun with yourself.
Lanisha Cole is the dark skinned PM. I don't know.
Oh, her name. Okay, her name is Lenisha. Yep. Okay.
Thank you, Nick.
That's
I just provide y'all with entertainment. That's all I do.
No, you provide us with concern because that's
That's
what all
one
of
of
us has been filled
she
with.
won. She won the
Concern.
Price is Right model.
Who has been concerned?
Did you not see the comments? Even Tommy said he was concerned.
I was concerned.
Niggas was praising
Somebody bring it up.
Before it was brought up, I was like, "Man, be on this early in the morning." It'd be early. I enjoy it. I enjoy it in silence, but I'm like, "Fam, be on it."
Bro, just wake up.
On bullshit.
Bro,
I don't
wake
leave my
up
man
like
out there by himself, so I'm like, "Fam, her booty big."
Nick said.
No, they're genuine, but I'm like, "Fam." I think I'm a little concerned. It became abundant.
You posted one.
Nick said all these
in the
random
name
ass
of
shaking chicks floating on my timeline.
Oh,
What? And it's just ass.
oh, when the ass shaking challenge is gone.
No,
nigga.
it's
Oh my goodness, that shit was.
it's when I haven't been in the group.
It was wild as shit.
It's when I haven't been in a group, and Facebook makes sure to notify, hey, 5 new posts from Juan. And guess what all of them is? It did like Tommy said, it'd be early. Like, bro, just wake up like, ooh, morning wood post.
Yeah, she looked really freaky.
It's delayed because it's first time being hit.
Listen.
I be chilling.
It's gonna pop up right on time.
Juan, you posted one in the name of shoes to shake ass. Shoes, Juan.
Algorithm like that.
That's the question.
I think that's what I'm like. That's my concern. I'm like, fam, you be getting them all. You get all of the ass.
That's when
out of whack.
Now that's when the call out happened because at that point I had enough. That's when the call out happened because at that point I had enough. This nigga really said, I don't know why my algorithm is like this. I don't know what's wrong with the algorithm, motherfucker, because I saw you post.
Right.
It's the algorithm.
You clicking on every video, sharing every video,
This
but
is
you
what happened.
wondering why Facebook is like, oh, all right, freaky ass nigga, here you go.
Juan, this is what happens when you keep clicking to video in the comment. When you keep clicking the video in the comment ones, your algorithm is gonna get freaky, my guy.
I said all that, and then I was mad because it's a
I
link.
share very interesting and compelling shit in there too.
I ain't seen
You
it.
gotta weed through the ass to find out that bitches don't
He
wanna
said
go.
weed through the ass.
You'll find the videos of the whole
Dude, my whole algorithm is all comedic, dumb ass, thoughtless shit.
Comedic dumb ass is wild.
Thoughtless shit. And like I laugh at this shit because this is mindless. I wish I would get as much ass on my timeline as you do. I don't even know. I don't know how to do that.
Start clicking on.
I don't have to. I just gotta watch. I just go to the host of the awkward
click
page.
on it.
Just wait on Juan.
Click on it.
I was like, wow.
Just go there and click on it for yourself, and then it will just.
Oh my god, bro. Yeah, when Nikki was
We
like,
the-
bro, you posted this video in the name of shoes. I was like,
And the shoes was trash, and you admitted it.
And that's the
Like,
bad
damn,
part,
you know
bro.
what?
They wasn't even
I
good
was like,
shoes.
you're right. You got me.
Hey, you have no discrimination either. They can be white, black, Puerto Rican,
That ass
Asian.
You shaking? I'm sharing.
But the one you sharing wasn't even like she didn't even have like that cuff underneath it.
It was just shaking.
Yeah.
Don't discriminate, man.
It flapped. It flapped and clapped. If it flap and clap, he'd be like, word.
Flap and clap is wild.
If it
It's
flap
the
and clap,
word.
it's word.
It's like the word. Like this ain't Beach Street.
The
It,
word.
like, it
share.
don't even have to be a fat ass, just wavy.
He's a freak of the industry.
Word. Share this shit.
I was just trying to bring some enjoyment to the group. That's all I was trying
The
to
group
do.
was
man.
chilling, Juan.
That's all I was trying to do.
It's tired.
The group just want to wait. Just want the new episode to drop on Tuesday.
I thought this was gonna be a trial. It's like an intervention.
We didn't need no trial because we knew the motherfucker was guilty.
The evidence. It was an open and shut case. It was.
I thought it was gonna be him, but
I told bro that
he flipped on you real
And
quick.
he hit like on everything.
So as Mimi commented, he said, "Yeah, what Mimi said." Like, nigga,
Then bro was on it. Like now the shit I be doing, I put it in the group. You want to bring the shit to the regular timeline. If you ain't in the group, you can't see this, but you want to talk about it on the regular timeline. You're like, yeah, that nigga Juan a freak. I'm like, bitch, I turn this shit into a Rico. You hit like on everything. I'll take us all down.
Yeah, that shit just.
So apparently the court finds you guilty on all charges.
I actually pick to choose liking shit at a certain time when it's like afternoon and shit. Like,
so like an ass before 10 is
early in the
wild.
morning. I'm like, wow. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait.
Or it's gonna be Tommy in there.
Like, bro, just scrambling his morning eggs and shit like ass.
Yo, who invited your ass?
That's scrambling eggs, like.
Who told Kayla to bring her ass here?
You supposed to be on his side. You can't be switching up on him.
Hey, I stated my comment.
Yeah,
your key witness turned on you.
OG, niggas be turning fed.
Your key witness turned on you.
Heart. Why you doing too much? I'm like, yeah, he doing too much.
I'll admit that I'll click on a couple of them. I'm not clicking on all of them, motherfuckers.
You pick and choose.
My likes and comments do not outweigh how many motherfucking shits he posts. The ratio was regular. My ratio was regular. Yours is
do you know what conspiracy is?
Outlandish.
You sound like
conspiracy.
You sound like Tommy don't want to be an accessory to this crime.
You do?
I do know what
conspiracy. Because I know motherfucker got his grandma jammed up because he was using the phone. So yeah, conspiracy.
I know that shit.
Hey, you clicked the like. And you commented it.
All you niggas catching cases.
One like versus 25 posts.
Don't matter. You was there.
That ratio was.
You was
trying to get a sentence down.
You was there.
He's trying to get it.
You saw one.
Knocked down.
Trying to get his sentence knocked down by taking people with him.
The nigga with the L name should have been in this motherfucker.
Who was that?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to go dig through the post, but like that, he everywhere.
That.
Soon as I post one, he right there. Hard eyes. I'm like, yo, I get it.
Okay.
Ass, bro, but don't leave no hard eyes.
That's nasty work. That's nasty work.
It's still a man attached. I posted this, bro.
That's
wild.
I have never seen this much snitching in my life.
You ain't never seen it?
I've never seen this much snitching in my life, bro. You are over here just dying. Nigga, you gonna? Like, look, I'm guilty.
And I'm gonna beat my meat
this
again.
nigga, and this nigga.
I'm gonna keep beating my meat. All my meat's gonna be.
Hey, what? Hey, what?
Like, bro, is it Airboy Jetson?
Never. Is it him? It might be. No, it's not.
Hey, one of those that I said.
And then the FBI over here.
I was in love with one of them. I don't remember.
Oh my god! There's so much snitching going on.
Right.
Hey, what Kendrick say?
Dimes on everybody.
He knew some shit that make Gunna wanna look like a saint. I'm telling everybody.
Woo! No, you just dimed out like 4 niggas.
Bro really said my algorithm be super horny. Like
nigga, it's you.
Like what? And what be funny is like because when you know a person personally,
like, yeah,
and then you read certain shit in their voice. So I can hear a voice in my head, and as I was reading, I was like, "Oh, she's sick of my shit." I'm like, "She is so fit. She is so fed, and like she capitalized the right word. I'm like, she is fed the fuck up."
She was like, I am not.
Oh yeah, it's
like the right was like, "Hey, this is so."
She's like, I am not in charge anymore.
What? Why he don't me?
My shit back so I can control some shit. Right?
Why he don't me?
Bro.
You just go in the group.
Go open a group, and the first 20 posts gonna be one.
Dino be in there too, man. Yeah.
Damn, you get everybody. He's showing everybody out. Damn.
Last week,
Yeah.
No, we don't name drop.
Fuck that.
Names.
backtrack all the way to
He dropped a dime on everybody. He dropping a dime on all y'all.
I'm dropping.
He dropping
I'm
dimes.
saying names of niggas who be in this group.
He don't even care that this show is live. He don't
Right.
care.
He don't care that you in the group.
Hey, and you.
He's saying everybody.
And
He catching
guess
case.
who
He putting
conven-
cases on all y'all.
And guess who conveniently ain't in these comments tonight? Dino. Where you at, freak nigga? Oh,
I don't know where he is.
Yeah,
I don't know where he is.
I don't know what remember seeing was pictures of like clay vaginas. It was like different vaginas with numbers next to them. He was like, which number are you? Or which number are you? I was like,
Yeah.
what
I
is
ain't never
this?
getting no shit like that in your group, fam. All I'm posting is
Okay.
And my nigga was searching for the vagina pics.
What? Hey, Juan.
I'm sorry.
Juan.
My bad.
Juan.
He didn't deserve that.
Hey,
My
hey,
bad.
hey,
I'm too far in, Tom.
Hey, Juan.
You gotta take it out.
I can't take hits with you, bro. You just proved to me that if shit gets sticky, bro, I can't trust you. Like, you just dined out 8 niggas.
That's the problem. Shit be sticky all the time. Why you sending fucking videos?
Like, dog, you just.
Hey, at times he's one step higher.
Oh,
There are times he's one step higher, maybe 2.
I never see a bunch of his stuff.
I bet,
Maybe it's
fam.
my algorithm.
I feel like that's why Tom Tag was talking about. Thank you for being a contributor to the group.
Yeah.
Fuck Tom for that.
You know,
He's like, hey, freak. He said like this.
no, you know what's.
He's like, hey, freak ass.
No,
niggas.
it's funny because I actually went and logged into the group, and that was
like
the
that
first
was his.
thing. It said, "Hey, let people know that they're top contributors." So
That was
click
Tom.
me.
You already knew.
That was Tom indirectly telling me, was like, hey man, the heat is coming. You is still out here in the streets. You gotta go inside. He wasn't clear. He didn't tell me.
See, Juan, I'm a real friend because I didn't even put the heat on you. I put the heat on other niggas, and you
That's
still
why I
got
ain't make it to
caught.
the day party today. I didn't wake up till after 2 o'clock.
Is it day party?
I thought the day party was tomorrow.
Oh
No,
yeah, for
TC day
Memorial Day.
party.
It was
Yeah,
today.
today.
I swear, I thought it was yesterday.
26.
Yeah, but it was rain. It was raining like a motherfucker.
I know what's going on now. I'm tired of
So
you.
But yeah,
But that's from
I just found out today that my best friend is the ops.
You over there pulling up the evidence?
I was
Yeah.
like, enough is enough.
Tommy, you're supposed to be the judge. You done turned into the fucking.
And he typed your
Enough.
name in too.
I mean, you just
Bro.
put your name in the, you just put your name in a group just to see what you will pull up for you.
That's this nigga who talking shit about this chick talking crazy. He just
Now look at Juan post and look in the comments.
Well,
Figure out
Mimi,
how
it
many
might be
you
time
were
to
there.
shut the group down.
Oh.
It might be time to
Go
shut
eat
the
your
group down. We might have to call it quits.
Nah, I'm gonna start holding Bible study.
No, that's why I'm like, bro, this is not like.
Okay,
Ever since the video can't go in the group no more, shit just went left.
I'm gonna say this. Some of the shit you post is some shit that I be like, oh, these niggas be straight reading these women their rights because they be coming with some straight facts and leaving the women looking crazy because they be talking shit. So I be like, nigga,
Like, see, it ain't always
it ain't
ass.
always that.
Some shit is informative.
It's some informative shit and some shit in there that's, but then some of the ass shit.
I feel like niggas don't be wanting to talk about the other shit. They just want to come when I start posting ass, and they can be like, "Why you a freak?"
And can I say this? Can I say this?
You drew attention to it when you brought your ass in there talking about some man. Why is my algorithm?
No,
so-
you drew attention. I saw 6 niggas say I was going to ignore him and let him live. I seen it.
What was your point in saying that? You thought
Had you not, had you
I understand.
Had you just posted the ass like you had been doing, I'd have said in my head, like, I'm so sick of this freaky ass nigga, but I'd have kept it moving. Like I
you know
had
what?
been doing.
You know what,
But the
Juan?
fact that you was like, gee,
No.
I don't know why my algorithm is showing up. You horny bastard. That's what did it. That's what pushed me over the fucking edge.
So Juan,
But Juan,
No.
so what she's saying is you robbed the bank, but then you talking about, oh
Then
man,
you kind of like, damn, I didn't get enough money.
I didn't get enough money out the ATM
I'm
machine.
gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this. When I first start seeing the posts, I looked at Juan. As an administrator in the group, keeping it active, and he is doing that job.
Tommy, you already snitched on him in the first.
I'm just saying.
You know,
Well, Tommy, during
I'm
the
saying,
cross examination, you have already admitted.
That's what.
usually when I'm texting, I'm just swiping doing this.
Tommy
One
trying to get
pulled
some,
out the two hands
Tommy just trying to get slapped with probation.
on that post.
I'm just saying. I'm pulling facts out. This is live.
enough is enough.
This is live interaction right here.
Say something is enough. That's how you know.
Because if Juan didn't post nothing, who would be posting shit?
Let me
No,
tell
it's
you
not
something.
a lot of people posting shit.
It probably is, but he.
Juan,
No, it's not.
hold on, Juan,
Because there's times that I don't post.
Juan,
It ain't going on.
answer this question for the panel and the audience.
Depends on what you about to ask.
Answer the question. What are your fears?
I'm not answering that.
No, what are your fears?
You've said it on the show many times already. So
Yeah,
Like real fears?
No, like what we talk about, like in the group chat shit. Like, what do you say your fear is?
Oh, being a screenshot.
Being screenshot, and what else?
Being
What
called
else?
being called the freaky ass.
He said he don't want to be known as the fat freaky nigga. But yet,
Here we are. Here we are.
Those fears are.
It's a rational fear now because you're enacting your fear.
When I say that I don't want to be a screenshot or be called the fat freaky ass nigga, it's like I don't move like that in my DMs. That's what I mean when I say I don't want to be called that.
But
like, I'm never
outside,
on this kind of time in no girl DM.
But
you outside.
DM, she probably already seen you outside, so you was freaky before she got in there.
Bro, it's videos, man.
I think what's happened actually is as I'm looking down the timeline, a lot of your freaky shit has actually toned down quite a bit, and there's a lot of dating shit and just wild interviews.
Right,
and
like
whatnot.
I'm saying,
Tommy really trying to get probation.
I'm looking at the timeline. I'm
it's shit in the group. I'm
You don't
telling
even know
you.
how to feel about what you don't even realize he didn't take you on a roller coaster.
Yeah,
You went with him.
he's snitching and saving.
Up and down with him.
Everywhere.
Hey,
I'm
the only one right here with the timeline open, looking at the shit.
Yeah, everybody else just blaming.
Everybody's talking shit. I'm on top of their head. I'm looking at
said,
facts.
I don't want to be known as the fat freaky nigga.
But-
Fat freaky nigga shit.
Absolutely. But again,
Just recently.
And a lot of this shit's got one comment and one.
context.
Who's that gonna be?
I do this shit in
know
the
it's gonna
group.
be
It's private. It's a
Okay.
safe
Oh,
space.
no, look
If
at
you're
that.
not in socially awkward, you can't see why I'm being why.
I will.
Yeah, that's a gym. None of this
I
shit is
will-
on the
I will give
everyday
you that
timeline.
one.
I'm not fucking with
Now,
nobody in real life.
that's now though. But when they was doing the ceiling challenge, that shit was on your regular time.
Well, yeah, because they dancing. That's different.
that was on your. You was freaky on your
No, that's because
I'm
niggas
ignoring.
wasn't finding the good ones. See, niggas was sharing ceiling challenges and them shit was trash. So I had to go do some research for the real niggas and go find the good ones. They keep sharing these thin bitches. Stop sharing the thin bitches. Where the big booty hoes at? If y'all gonna shake ass, then shake ass. They do, but not in that case.
No, they don't, because I don't like the bitch he be posting in my group.
We're not gonna see her.
I think you did post a white girl. And I was like, what?
You ain't like those milky cheeks?
I didn't see cheeks.
She had a butt. That's because see, you was just looking at the ass. She had a what's that thing? That was
I don't
in
know.
her
4
butt?
weeks
She
ago,
had
I
a
got-
butt plug, and it was clapping. It was
No, not that one. It was a different.
4 weeks ago, I got Kayla saying I'm going to the gym after seeing some cheeks. Okay, you in this too?
I never said that I wasn't.
Well, don't point no fingers.
the one
Don't point no
that
fingers.
switching
Eat your
sides.
chicken parmesan and stop.
Don't point.
Don't point no
I ain't
fingers.
switching sides.
Because we point one, you got 3 point back.
Right.
I can't. You really just got completely manipulated. I just want you to know that.
He's a cancer. I seen it coming.
Okay.
And we understand each other.
I just found out my best friend is ops.
We the real twins.
So y'all are seeing in real time why I said cancers ain't shit.
Oh yeah, that's
In real time, Tommy is proven why they are not to be trusted.
No, one is
In
proven.
real time, Tommy is proven why cancers are not to be trusted.
I mean, there are different levels of the cancers.
And wine went right up and down with him.
But I'm actually going to write down a timeline and actually.
My best friend's
I'm using
ops.
facts while y'all over here
don't do that, bro.
talking philosophically.
I
over
just
here.
sat here in real time. Like, I'm here in real time watching you drop dimes on at least 8 niggas. Like, bro, you admitted, yeah, I'm a freaky ass nigga, but so are these other 8 motherfuckers.
Right. And said their full name.
You know we don't name drop on this shit.
Right. That's why I'm
Like
so hurt, dog.
SpongeBob.
Oh,
contact.
hey,
Contact.
you want to know what's funny? I didn't hear him say that, but we finna name drop anyway. So Tony, you have a picture to post. There's a screenshot. Two screenshots.
The second
when I
one
took
or
the
the
video.
first one?
Not the ones of me and
Not-
Mama.
Okay, the second one. Those I didn't bring up because
I'm nervous too.
Dun,
dun, dun. Well, I mean, since we got Tommy flip flopping here, we go show another flip flopping nigga on
God
on
damn,
my
not another one.
Oh my!
I had to make sure I didn't do it.
Oh shit!
Now,
Oh my!
now, Mr. Robert Claybrook.
Jesus. Oh my, oh my God.
Oh, man, you dropping real names.
Yeah.
I don't even know folks. At least the niggas I was saying I know personally.
Yeah. See, this nigga is one
This
of
nigga here.
the many He-Man women haters of Facebook.
He might be the freaking
Oh, his video. Do you want to play the video first?
No.
That other one is
No, not the video
vice
first.
president.
Okay.
So this is a screenshot of a post that he posted yesterday where we're gonna actually play the video, but it is about a woman saying she's single by choice, and the guy basically saying like, no, you ain't single by choice, and he's yawning at this fact that the woman has said she's single by choice. But if you look a couple weeks back, yeah, so shout out to Lo, but she has her own group now. The Rain Report is no longer a fucking podcast, but you know,
They just never changed.
it's just Sex and Mess group at this point. She says, "Are you single? If so, how long have you been?" Who's right there saying they've been single forever?
Dun, 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 dun.
Correct. So the same nigga who was yawning at women saying that they are single by choice is the same nigga that's in here talking about he's been single forever with the little dumb looking face, right? All right. So can we go ahead and play this video?
Choice.
I am.
No, you're not.
Tell me how I'm not when it's my choice to be single.
Well, let's use another example. Let's say I live in my mom's basement and I'm 300 pounds and I have Cheeto dust all over my shirt and I play a lot of video games.
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't smash any girls, but I walk around and I say, well, I choose not to smash girls. Is that really valid?
No, but how does that relate to what I have going on?
Oh, I like that you asked me that question.
It doesn't. I have guys I talk to. I have options, and a couple of them do want to be in a relationship, but I choose because I could go be in a relationship.
But why
with
would
them
you want to be in a relationship with those guys?
Anyways,
what I'm trying to establish is that the guy that has the Cheetos all over his shirt, etc.,
Yeah.
he can sit there and say, "Oh, I'm choosing not to have sex with girls," but the reality is the girls don't want him. Okay, the girls that he want don't want him back.
Okay, so
when girls say, "Oh, I'm single by choice,"
Yeah.
that's not true. You're single because the man that you want doesn't necessarily want you back. And a lot of the times it's because of your choices that women make, because women don't understand that you make certain choices and you automatically alienate yourself from a portion of men that would have potentially taken you seriously had you not done that. But girls like to cope and say, "Oh, I have a bunch of choices, I have a bunch of options." All those guys on your Instagram, all those guys that come to your job, all those guys that talk to you, they just want to smash. They're not real candidates.
Okay.
That's all I've been trying to say all this time. So you choose not to be in love. You choose not to have date night. You choose not to have somebody to come home to and talk to them about your bad day. You lying to me. See, when most people talk about relationships, it's always the bad stuff. I don't want to get cheated on. I don't want my heartbreak. I don't want nobody playing. Nobody ever talks about the good parts of the relationship. Fellas, let me tell you something. I don't care if you got a passport to Uganda. If you a bullcrap type dude, boy, you gonna be a bull.
With no mo to him, I ain't want to hear him no mo anyway.
Cut out.
At that point in time.
So whenever I see the guy with the glasses, he's always going at women. He's one of those. But the funny part is, why is it that men always feel like they're the only ones that can be single by choice?
Right.
Whenever they hear women say that they are single by choice, they always feel like that is an impossible thing. Y'all have been getting on me for the longest for not being in a relationship with bae that's not bae.
No. We've been getting on you for not claiming the relationship you're in with bae that's not bae. That's the difference. That is what it is.
Because we not in a relationship. Like
Juan,
that.
hit the button.
Like that. Oh, okay.
Hit the button, Juan.
Like that.
We have a relationship with each other.
Emotional damage.
Like that as a qualifier?
No. Juan, here's your chance. You're supposed to be putting her on trial for this now. Because this is exactly.
Tony say
go
Bud
ahead.
Dinkins.
Fuck you mean you ain't got no boyfriend?
I don't.
This is a lie and a half.
Okay, you don't got no boyfriend. Okay. So let's say, for instance, you was out and about. Let's say we had went out to eat, like went to the K-pop.
Fuck that. If this
No,
nigga
listen.
call right
Let's
now,
say
this
you-
pod is over.
No. It's not over. She'll just leave us here.
Oh, yeah, that's a
we
fact.
walked in
'Cause she's done it.
He was at the table with another woman, and they were being all affectionate, lovey-dovey. How would you feel
What are
seeing
y'all
that?
two doing? We gotta put y'all on trial.
I feel like, oh, that's what we doing.
Drinking up all the margarita because
And then I'm going to film with
Nobody
somebody.
offered me any.
But you're not. But y'all.
I don't even want it. No.
Exactly, which is why I can go film with somebody.
But if you're single, what's the big deal?
It's not a big deal.
It is a big
going,
deal.
It's not a big deal if I'm going to film with somebody.
It is a big deal.
He's single. You single. You saw him on a date with somebody. Why do y'all single? So why you feel like that? He on a date with a girl.
Right? Why do you feel you need to go film with somebody? Just go home.
Or let's just sit down and eat because that's what we're gonna do.
That's true.
If y'all single, why do you feel like that?
Right? If you single, you can date.
He on a date.
Who said we wasn't finna eat?
You said you was finna go film with somebody.
Right.
I'm finna just walk
But why
out.
do you have to go film with somebody
like,
if you single?
I'm just finna walk out and be like, oh well, no, I no longer want this steak. I'm finna go film. No, that's not what I'm
Yeah,
doing.
because you want beef
I'm
from
saying
that.
after we leave the restaurant.
Like, okay, I'm going to film.
Right? Like, why do you feel like you gotta go film? See, me, this is how I'm perceiving you saying, "Oh, that's what we own. I'm going to go film." That's you getting get back. You don't need to get
It's
back.
not getting get back.
You don't get
It's-
get back.
You
if
know,
It's not
you know
getting get
exactly what filming does to him.
You
It's
don't,
not.
You don't get back on somebody that you're
That's
not in a
literally the
relationship
argument
with.
It's
Right.
not.
And you think
That
we
is, I'm
finna
gonna
sit
get
in
my.
this restaurant and eat, and that nigga over there.
And that nigga over there,
and they all
Right?
lovey-dovey?
We
You
getting
think
this
we
steak
finna
to
sit
go
and
because
eat?
you're not finna sit in there with
You're not
that.
gonna sit in there.
Why
And
the
if
fuck
we
would I
do, you're gonna
leave?
try to sit. Make sure you in his eyesight.
No, I wouldn't.
Because we know you, nigga.
You gonna
Y'all
sit there
think
and
y'all
enjoy
know
your
me
meal.
clearly, cause y'all think y'all sounding like I would make a scene, and I really wouldn't.
No. We
No,
didn't say
we
you would
saying
make
we-
a scene. We just
saying
saying
we
that you
leaving.
gonna
Y'all
make sure
think
that
that-
nigga know you
There's
there.
a feeling attached to it. Like
Yes.
if you're single and you're not in a relationship, why do you feel anything about what he does?
That should have hurt your motherfucking
No,
soul.
so the thing is, if we are right now saying that we're only having sex with each other, if you are out on a date, that means you lied about only having sex with me.
No, he didn't. He just went on
They
a
on a date.
date.
How
You
do we
just
know
said
he-
you
How
was
we know
going
he
date.
fucking
Sex
with
ain't
her?
included.
That girl. We just said
We just said that. You just said that.
That's what all of them.
Date don't equal.
Do I gotta
cheats.
bring the part?
Right? Damn.
We not watching them have sex.
I didn't think you were that person.
I have known this
You that
nigga.
person?
I have known this nigga for 15 years.
You that nigga?
I've known this nigga for 15 years. If they out on a date and
What-
he's showing affection, they fucking.
What's that post right there say on the screen?
Yeah,
Oh, you
Also,
scrolled your ass.
dating doesn't mean you're having sex with them folks.
It doesn't mean that you're not. It doesn't mean that you are. But because I have known this man
That
for
doesn't
over,
mean- but
because
you just
I have
saw-
known
but
this
you
man
just
for
saw
over
the nigga that
15
shared
years.
blood with you, he don't know.
I am shocked and appalled.
Because you don't. If you telling me that I would fucking leave, you said that we would leave and we wouldn't stay there, or that, and he talking about some. Oh well, you would want to sit in his line of sight.
But you think you know him?
So y'all don't know me.
This is not the
Absolutely.
Mimi. This is not the Mimi that invited me down here and called me Mr.
I
Essential.
prove I know him every time when I tell. I prove I know him when I tell y'all after 2 weeks, what does he do? Whenever he get mad after 2 weeks, what does he do? I know how this nigga is when it comes to affection. So if he is out in public, if he is out in public showing
You would be
affection,
mad because yes, we single, but we agreed that we only fucking each other.
I am
nobody
afraid.
else.
who said anything about anger?
You have become a real bitch.
Oh my.
The real, the
I've
motherfuckers.
always been a
No,
real
the
bitch.
real ones. The real ones out here talking shit.
Is Tommy drunk?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You turn. No, no,
I feel like
no. You talking to the
You the real bitch.
not the-
Wait,
No.
he on trial now.
No,
He on trial now.
no. Listen.
He on trial. We
She's
still
turning to the regular bitches out there claiming that she's not a gangster. You all of a sudden you getting soft in the bitch.
Who
You see a
snuck
nigga
him
out here
teleport?
fucking?
You saw?
Because I know him. He
Yeah,
is.
just him.
Yeah.
It's just him.
Y'all said if he's out on a date being lovey-dovey and all that shit, I know him. He's not an affectionate person like that if he's not fucking with you like that. So if he's out on a date and they actually like he's showing affection and all that shit,
They ain't do it.
He a first date. He's a first date fucking ass nigga.
Even if he is,
he not gonna be on all that affection shit on the
But
first
even if
date.
he, okay, so you mad because
Exactly.
he do what he want to do.
they
Exactly.
single, but they only doing each other.
I don't know who you are. I don't know you.
Y'all clearly don't.
I don't think you.
I don't even
I don't know
know
if you know.
I don't figure this shit out.
I don't know if you know at this point. I just
To think that I would be angry.
I just never thought that would come out your mouth.
So this is the same person who
You
when
have a boyfriend.
after he got angry
Who's
with me.
got your boyfriend?
After he got angry with me because he went and viewed my OnlyFans, he sent me a picture of him having sexual intercourse with somebody, thinking that it was going to make me feel away, because the actual caption was, well, how, now you see how this shit feel. And I swear to God, like I literally felt nothing about that.
How can you
This
love
is a wild ass shit.
Here's my question. How can you love a person
I quit.
to the fucking moon and back? Like, you'll probably put a motherfucker in a casket for this nigga, which is cool. That's a deep level of love. But to love a motherfucker like that, and for him to like try to press buttons and get no reaction, you're a sick nigga.
No, it's one, I know that you trying to do that. And two, y'all gotta look at, like, bro, we go to sex parties and shit together. So I think that part of my brain, like the jealousy part of my brain.
Yeah, but sex parties don't mean that once you leave that space, you leave those people.
What you do to her, bro?
No, I feel like that, like the jealousy part of my brain doesn't click. Like,
but would it click if he came to you and was like, all right, Dickens, I know we've been in this circle for a while, but I actually found somebody and I'm feeling her and I really want to give it a try.
I feel like I damn near have to go through my messages and show y'all this shit. Because I feel like y'all don't. I feel like y'all think that I'm capping.
She said back to these parties. I mean, we
Nick, you need to chill out.
Y'all ain't finna call my bluff. Okay, that's a good question. He just Juan said, why don't you date them?
Why I don't date is because there is. I do.
So
and the reason,
if he's not yours, and why is he the fucking measuring stick for niggas who don't even know this nigga?
Because I get a feeling
unfair as fuck.
Because I get a feeling from him that I haven't gotten from anybody else.
But you're not giving nobody else a chance.
I do give niggas a chance.
You be popping it. You be popping a balloon. You be popping a balloon.
On the G, popping the shit out these balloons. Pop.
One, she did one.
I didn't give Tay a chance. And what did he do with it?
He brought his monkey ass on
right.
the show.
I was finna say he outed himself. He outed himself.
Oh my God, that was the best. I was on the floor at home.
I was like, is this in the comments?
I was literally at home screaming like, no! That shit felt like a reality TV show. Like it was.
This whole show.
You gotta get out here, man. You gotta date. Because what if one day he do say,
but when you
and he
that
stand on
in your mind,
I'm trying to actually see if I can see her perspective, but I can't.
Perspective of
You said can't see her perspective.
I can't see her perspective. I'm trying to see her
perspective.
perspective.
Get over him saying
no, I'm sorry. You know what I meant. Like you said, like one of these real bitches. No, one of these real bitches out here who be claiming shit like, oh no, and doing some other shit.
I just want y'all to just be together or leave each other alone.
They can't.
That's just wild. Either he gonna be a part of the family or I'm a fade.
But I think that is hard when you
Pick
have
one.
like that.
Now,
You can't one because every 8 day he reset his fuckness.
Now,
have to let that go.
because this is the same reason how me and him wasn't together then, but yet he was apologizing because he had sex with somebody else. So he said, I know you super mad at me and done with me again, but please don't let this be the end, Dinkins. I'm sorry for being a whore again. Man, I be trying. I'm just a dickhead. That girl don't mean jack shit to me, Dinkins, and anybody can go run and tell that. Please just talk. Yeah, because we do.
I know.
He was like, please just talk to me again soon or whenever you can. I said, I'm really not mad at you for fucking her. We wasn't together, so I can't hold you having sex with somebody else against you. You didn't cheat on me this time. I'm mad at you because I asked you more than once to be honest if you wanted to or were having sex with somebody else and you lied about it. I asked if somebody else was in the picture at all. You say she don't mean shit to you, but why would you go through all of that to lie if that wasn't the case? We not together. You don't have to lie about things. So it's like,
oh no, don't touch. You didn't call her. Don't be
no.
He trying to save face.
My thing is,
y'all fucking this up. I ain't calling
my thing is whoever, whether it's him or anybody else, any nigga who I've ever fucked with, the only reason why I want to know about what you're doing is because then it lets me know how to move. If you only, feel like, well, you know what, I don't want to, have sex with nobody else, it's just us two. Okay, cool. If you like, well, you know what,
that's a relationship.
I got this. No, it's not. It's just a mutual understanding that maybe we don't want to have sex with other people.
That's a relationship.
No, it's not.
That is a relationship.
A relationship is when you two come to a actual agreement.
to not fuck other people.
No, it's when you come to an agreement to commit to each other fully.
You committed to not fucking other people.
That don't mean that we're not seeing other people.
No, fuck that. We're not doing that. If I say I'm only fucking you, then it's just us. You can't fuck me and then go on dates. No, we're not doing that.
Hey, that's what
wild as hell.
some people do though.
But
That's what some people do though.
Hold on, that's still dating. Just because you fucking somebody else don't mean you still ain't dating. That you have to say I'm exclusively with
if
you.
I'm gonna commit to the thought,
if you say that,
but you both have to agree that you are exclusive. That's what I'm telling him.
You have to say that you're exclusive. Dating and talking, you can be fucking while you talking. They don't mean that you go together. Y'all just fucking.
That shit's wild.
Dating is actually.
You've never had sex with somebody you're not in a relationship with?
That's different.
How?
How is that different?
Okay, wait. Back
I'm confused at this one. I don't know what's happening.
I just did it.
Okay.
Right. What did we talk about before the cameras came on?
You might as well go ahead and put the music back on for yourself.
Because I got start over. Just say. Okay, let's start.
So you telling me there's no relationship? This is not exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we at, right? It's not exclusive. I'm reading off.
Dating.
Don't talk because you'll confuse me.
Yeah,
so we are not exclusive. We're still.
That's the key word.
Around, right?
Right.
But we had a conversation to where I only want to have sex with you, and then you say, "Yes, Juan, I only want to fuck you too. We just want to fuck each other." But we still supposed to be able to go out and date.
If that's what y'all agree to, because you have to look at one.
Because if I agree to just only want to sleep with you, I don't want to do it with nobody else, and I'm not taking nobody else nowhere.
But listen, you have to look at. Not everybody ties emotions to sex. They could only want to be having sex with one person at a time because that's where they feel safest. Or they're like, okay, well, if some shit come back to me, I know who the fuck to go to. But it has nothing to do with emotions.
But sometimes
it has nothing to do with emotions.
Sometimes the dating experience is more meaningful than the actual sex. Like having the experiences that you have with the person, going on trips or going on.
Why do you think so? Why do you think so many niggas be crying online talking about, man, I ain't taking no bitch out to dinner, and then she could finna go home and fuck the nigga that didn't feed her? Why do you think that is? Because they don't want to be the nigga dating her, but she's fucking somebody else. So they're taking her out doing all this shit, but she don't want to have sex with him.
That's crazy.
But she might get to a point like, you know what? I'm really feeling him. I like whatever, and then go back to do like, you know what? I met somebody. You know, we can't do this no more.
That's the role.
Because a lot of people do, like, they have sex with who they're comfortable with.
How often does that happen? We don't know. That happens all the time. We don't know.
It's like in the means.
See, I'm comfortable living in that space. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm not mature enough to have this conversation. Like, yeah, we only fucking each other, but then you in this motherfucker posting another motherfucker hand sitting across the table. I don't know. Maybe that's
it be like that sometimes.
But
be having sex with somebody that y'all out and about in front of.
Hey, until I say, hey, I want you. And
after I give you my
until
nobody else.
But if I tell you I'm your man and you my woman, hey, it's over.
Bingo.
That's true.
It's over. It's over.
Literally be having sex with somebody and, like you said, that intimacy and all of that.
Because it's like, look,
going to somebody else.
Okay, look at it this way. Okay, so say me and him, we had our little beef or whatever, and I'm out and I'm dating people. Now, during this time where I'm dating, these are not people who I want to have sex with, but maybe me and Kayla go out, we had some drinks. I'm horny as fuck. Like, bro, the Rose ain't gonna do it tonight. I probably backtrack to something that's familiar, because what do we call me? The Captain Planet of recycling dick. So, because I don't want to have sex with somebody new yet.
No new shit.
Because I don't want to have sex with somebody new yet. There's a hell of a chance that I'm going to backtrack and fuck somebody who I've already fucked before, even though I'm actively dating. But then once I find somebody who, after actively dating them, I'm like, you know what? I'm ready to take that next step with them. All right, it was fun while it lasted type shit, but I'm seeing somebody now. I'm finna get in a relationship.
You know what?
Before my last relationship with Marv, I was literally supposed to go fuck a nigga, and I ended up falling asleep. But because everybody know that, because I put that shit in the Facebook.
Mimi, you know what you just described?
What?
Motherfucking dating.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's life.
But
that's what
what
happens.
But that's what he was disputing.
I know, but I'm saying that's life. That's how it happens. Like shit.
Podcast, that's what I'm supposed to do.
Okay, but it happens that way. Until I say we and you are exclusive, we pretty much open to do anything. You can get mad and be all like, "Oh fuck, I feel some kind of way." But shit, shoulder shrug, nigga. What? Shit.
Because he tells me all the time, like he gets mad at me because he gets mad or feels away. Because he feels like, man, we not even officially together. Like I shouldn't be feeling this way. And I'm like,
oh man, love make you feel that way.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, we've been doing this for like we love each other. Like we literally like we in love with each other. We got a lot of shit to work out before we were to actually be in a fucking relationship. I told y'all, like, I don't want us to get into a relationship without therapy. Like, cause we need that shit bad.
Y'all need to move the therapist in. That nigga need to be in here right now.
No,
Sitting
for
on the
real.
couch behind you.
But but so
for him to send you a damn video of him fucking somebody, like, yeah, bam. Nigga see how I feel.
Yeah, so he
That's
went.
a wild ass shit.
Right.
How you feel like that? Crunch your munch. Yes.
And I was like,
I mean, was he talking? Was he cutting a promo on you in the video?
well, no, it wasn't a video. It was a screenshot, like or like a picture of
No,
it.
I'd have propped
back shots.
I would have propped the camera up. I'd have ripped my shirt like Hulk Hogan and cut the meanest promo as I was giving back.
And I could have been a bitch. I could have been like, it ain't me, her pussy dry. But I didn't.
I'd be like, well, you know something, brother? What you gonna
Like
do?
if that was me, that motherfucker would have looked like it was a pitch shine. But I didn't, because I'm like, I know you doing shit to try to get under my skin because you feel a way about what you saw.
Hitting her, calling you all kind of jabroni.
So man,
Raising my eyebrows and shit. How you like this smackdown? The people's
champ, all in that ass.
You gonna use the people's elbow too while you
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna do stupid shit,
Yeah, but that was Stone Cold Stunner.
if you gonna be an ass, be an ass.
Look, drop the drink.
Commit to it.
yeah, but I don't. And it's not because I don't love them. It's not because I don't care. I just think that my brain is wired differently when it comes to jealousy.
It's that pink hair got your shit fried.
No, I think it's the shit that I've been through with niggas and the shit that they've done. It's like nothing is ever surprising to me anymore. Like I've had friends have babies by exes and shit like that. Like, and I didn't get mad. I didn't cuss nobody out. I didn't try to fight nobody. It was like, oh, word, that's what we doing?
Having a baby with your friend, ex-boyfriend, is egregious as hell.
Yeah, and then cuz I'm like, bro, this like the third or fourth nigga that she didn't went behind me. And she was like, well, that just mean y'all both got good taste. But she don't like nobody to fuck behind her though. So yeah, that shit was wild.
It's one thing to fucking not know, but to do that shit on purpose, like conscious decisions, insane.
As the summer is,
If anybody wants to hate fuck one,
as the summer.
I think you've had enough.
Revenge porn.
You've had enough.
hate fuck.
You the ops now, bro. You can't get
You
free
you
pussy
can
no
remove
more.
stuff that we played, Tom.
As much shit as Tony said on these motherfucking microphones.
I can what? Who?
And incriminated niggas in real life.
I don't even know which one it is.
As the summer is fast approaching, I want you guys to be mindful
I ain't
of
snitch
your
on you.
hygiene in these
Nothing to
clubs.
snitch on this time.
Our brother is like, for whatever reason, he has a lot of musty female friends.
Like,
yeah.
like when she said, no, because when she said, yo, our brother, we had to look up.
Brother, I had to see where she was
Going with this.
It could have been anybody.
Yeah, just a few.
Bro,
Y'all got nervous.
bro always seems to know somebody who's a little tart.
I know.
But if you are, you get caught slipping, because sometimes things happen. I personally have gotten dressed too fast, like rushing getting out the shower, and then driving home. I've told y'all, like, not driving home, but driving from home, and then I'm like, bruh, I don't think I remember to put deodorant on. Yep, gotta have car deodorant and shit.
Big facts.
And it's like, now as a woman, and I feel like as a woman, like as a very feminine woman who carries purses and shit, y'all, there's no reason for y'all to get caught slipping. I'm a
car deodorant, perfume.
Okay, can I use this as a disclaimer? Y'all using aluminum free?
I'm a butch body bitch. so I don't carry purses. I don't carry purses. I mean, I was bleached blonde before I turned it pink. Before I dyed it pink.
I know a woman actually built like that too.
My bad. See, I'm not trying to kill you.
That episode of People's
Yeah. Make sure you gotta have your travel deodorant. And I don't want you to be embarrassed, like, you know, if you carrying a purse in the club and shit, you know, they open your bag with a little flashlight and shit. Ain't nothing to be embarrassed about if you got deodorant in there. If anything, they probably appreciate it because motherfuckers do not want to sit here and it smells like onions in the corner.
In the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't
Why?
When it get musty in the club, it get thick as a motherfucker.
But in the event that, you know, you do get caught slipping, hopefully you got somebody that got your back like this. Toss said this guy needs to be arrested, life sentence in jail. No, he needs a cape. He needs a cape.
He needs the key. He needs the, you know what I'm saying? He needs the key to the city. Put the cap on there.
It's the way he was moving and grooving with it.
I've been in relationships where she was like, I think I'm funky, am I? And I smell it. Yeah, you are. And I'll hook her up like, let's go here. Go fix it up.
Yeah, I've had times where like I said, rushing and shit, and I didn't put deodorant on, and I'm like, nigga, we just finna be fucking with both of us smelling like you, because I'll go right in his closet, because I'm like, bro, I'm not finna be
Old Spice
and he be crack and he will be cracking up, and he be like, hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do, because I'm like, bro, I'm not finna be over here musty and shit, huffing and puffing. No.
Stay ready. You ain't gotta get ready.
Man.
Have you a bag?
I got lotion and deodorant and
you ain't take the podcast guy off. I still see him.
Oh. I didn't see the little line near the bottom of it at first.
I'm good.
Who, him? Somebody in English.
I actually don't think people have real podcasts. I think they record shit and just make a bunch of reels.
Nah, bro, it's niggas who use too much beam. It's niggas with bald heads. It's just niggas.
And it was both in that video.
Bald head niggas be spewing rhetoric
bald head
of hate speech. Yeah, like Joe Budden type niggas. They
just be reckless.
Just always being in some mess.
Yeah. Have you ever got to a point where it was like
felt like slapping a nigga?
A kid, rather. Like, like it's not your kid.
I wanted to fade a couple.
You said it's not our kid.
It's not your kid.
I wanted to fade a few of them little white motherfuckers before I left work today.
Yeah. Now it's not a thing of course, you know, you going around and just putting your hand on random kids, but I feel like everybody has been there where it's like, bro, if I was your mom, I would slap you into this fucking wall right now. Because you know, kids be disrespectful and shit. Now, I don't think I can really be mad at this woman because how she handled it. I feel like I feel like how she handled it, like I can understand while it was frowned upon by school administrators, but I mean, she did what she had to do.
Lunchroom aide at Campus Elementary had already entered a guilty plea. The judge sentenced her to 7 days in jail, and she got credit for 1 day time served, so she'll spend 6 more days behind bars. Officials say Wilson Johnson told 2 Campus Elementary students that she would give them $1 to beat up a 4th grader who had cussed at her. Records show that the child was pushed, bumped, thrown out of his seat, and had his food taken. Wilson Johnson's attorney told the judge that she was pregnant at the time, and that may have made her act out of character. The judge said that the sentence fits the crime.
The conduct is particularly egregious, and I think you get that with hindsight, obviously. I think some jail is appropriate. It's suggested that it be significant. I think that 7 days in jail is probably enough to have the impact that we want. So I'm going to give you credit for 1 day you've served and 6 additional days in jail.
Wilson Johnson was also given a year of probation and was ordered to pay $1,100 in fines and fees.
She was doing God's work.
Look, it could have went. It could have went completely different.
I'm not against paying kids to whoop another kid ass.
She didn't do it.
She was teaching life lessons.
And I think the punishment fit the crime.
She was teaching life lessons. You out here, you out here cussing at people.
You cussing at an adult.
You don't know me. You don't know what I'm on.
Now,
I got something for you.
Now the only thing that
y'all learn this.
Only thing I have a problem with is the currency. Like $1, nigga. Like give me 5.
Yeah,
like
inflation.
Especially for the extent that.
Oh, they did.
No. See, this is what happened.
They did hitman work.
No, this is what happened. She offered them $1. They were just supposed to go push him around a little bit. They started liking that, and they probably didn't like that kid anyway. So all the rest of it was extra.
Man, she was like, "Who, Tommy?"
We've been waiting to fuck Chad up.
Hey,
they took his straight.
Like, I feel like where she went wrong is
she didn't vet the kids.
Town shooters. She was supposed to get kids that didn't go there. Because what did Victor Sweet say? You don't pay it to fuck you to pay it to leave. So she was supposed to get out of town shooters. She was supposed to get kids from another playground to come tune that nigga up, and nobody would have got caught.
No more Four Brothers. Stop watching that movie.
No,
it's not that good.
It is.
That movie is excellent.
Thank you, Tommy.
Hey, when that nigga walk across the damn pond from far away in that snow, like nigga, he about to whoop some ass.
Hey, he did whoop his ass.
Where the fuck he come from now?
No, nigga, when that liver punch, he said, "Motherfucker," like a fucking T-Rex. That's my movie.
Hey, Papa Doc been an asshole in all his movies.
Over some stupid old lady. Watch your motherfucking mouth. That's my shit, nigga. Four Brothers is my movie. I will watch that anytime.
That movie will always be discredited because Tyrese is in it.
That movie is fucking
that
amazing.
Tyrese played Tyrese in that movie though.
He Tyrese in every movie. I'm still trying to figure out why is he getting these big checks from the Fast and Furious.
I want to.
He don't add no value.
Neither does Ludacris, but we not complaining.
We need Luda. Luda's the smart techie nigga, and the chick. They make a good combo. Tyrese just a ballhead. He don't even take his shirt off, bro. At least do something for the bitches. He just here.
I don't want to see Tyrese with the shirt off.
I was gonna say I don't think women want to see his shirt off.
We don't. Tyrese's biggest contribution to Fast and Furious was better hide your baby oil, better hide that big ass forehead, and it was him getting cooked.
Right, all script. All script.
He forgot who the people's champ was.
The best part, the best thing that he has ever contributed to the franchise was him getting cooked impromptu.
No, Luda whooped his ass in the last movie.
See, I didn't watch that.
See, I stopped watching it when they were driving Lamborghinis in Antarctica. I was done.
If anybody has ever watched the Fast and the Furious franchise, there's always a bad guy. Jason Momoa is the best bad guy, and it took 10 movies to get one. 10 movies to get the best villain.
I have a confession. I've never seen any of them.
Smart man. Don't even start. You good.
I say that to say that. I say that to say I never will.
You don't need to, bro. There's some franchises it's okay to skip.
Like when you go watch like the first 5, you like just watch when they put the rock in. Then watch.
What number was it when
they jumped the submarine?
No, when they were jumping the car out of the plane and shit.
All of them.
All of them.
Oh, okay.
Like, bro,
I saw that highlight. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Shit from a helicopter on. I was like, bro, is this Fast and Furious? Is this the Avengers? Because what the fuck are
Bro,
they
when
doing?
when they were on a high speed chase on the freeway and he jumped out the car to catch his woman, that's when I knew they
I'm
just.
like, I thought these niggas.
You
was
could take the lunch video out
I
too.
thought these niggas was low level car thieves, and now they is saving the world. What the fuck did I miss?
Nothing.
I think for the first time, a judge was fair and reasonable in his sentencing. With
7 days wasn't that
7
bad.
days is cool. The $1,100.
The $1,100 is really what it all.
Yeah, it came down to that. It's fine.
Court fees. Penalties and court fees.
I don't know. You manipulating kids and shit. That's some shit.
She said she's pregnant at the time, though.
And that was a badass response. That was a dope ass.
That's what you can't argue.
Yeah, he like,
You can't argue.
That's why he came soft with it, because he's like, oh.
That's why you
shit.
got to keep that one.
I was in my right mind.
That's the one you got to keep.
I'm
in the tuck.
19. I'm pregnant. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Bro.
Hell yeah. She
was for hire.
dude, nigga, they 9. Nigga, they 9.
The problem was
she was like.
They did way more than that dollar. She gave him a little more.
But the problem was she gave the dollar to snitching kids. Yes, they went above and beyond, but they snitched.
Nigga, they in 4th grade. They don't know nothing better than that.
You gotta find
That's all they do.
You gotta find the ones that know how to be
In
quiet.
the office, it was like, hey man, what happened? Oh, Miss such and such, she gave me $1. Just she said don't hurt him, so we didn't hurt him.
Yeah,
as a
you gotta find the ones that don't
as a
snitch.
School administrator, I didn't reach the point where niggas wasn't snitching until 6th grade. Up to 5th grade, motherfuckers telling they you sit down. You
Let's sing like birds.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, like this nigga did earlier.
I can make.
Like what? Wait a minute. He's in jail. Let's talk. What happened?
Man, they tell fucking everything.
No, he don't.
No, he don't.
Not this cup down.
That ain't got nothing to do with that. I was trying to make a point.
When he picked up his glass, I thought he was looking for that.
No. What I was.
He don't need no more.
What I was saying was, motherfuckers will snitch on each other based off of just hey, I know what the other person said, so you might as well tell it. They start crying. It's just like 48.
Did the little
48. It's just like first 48, man. Hey, I
y'all
was
be first 48, 4th graders. Y'all terrible.
Hey,
that shit is crazy. So we know what he said. No, y'all don't. Y'all
this is the shit that worked right here. We got cameras in the bathroom, so we might as well just say it.
And ain't nobody ever looked.
Nobody was smart.
Right,
Like, nobody would go check.
5th grade is when your damn intuition starts kicking in. You start understanding your development in your brain. They start 6th grade.
Like, we got cameras in the bathroom. Then I'm suing. I'm telling my mama that
Right.
y'all some perverts.
A 6th grader would say that. A 4th grader would be like, I had to tell.
Then dimed out the whole squad.
You gotta know who you
They're not
fucking
talking. They on the playground.
High school, you ain't getting shit.
Yeah. Oh no, that's a lie because I got kicked out because the motherfucker snitched. And they didn't even have to tell.
It's a lot of work though. What I'm saying is, it's
They
a lot
wanted
of
to
work.
say
It's a
it.
lot
No,
of work.
she was soft as fuck and not even involved.
She was
And
ready
that's
to
the thing that
snitch.
pissed me
Oh
off.
yeah, that is true. Because I wouldn't pull the people in who was involved.
You was asking niggas who
All
was around.
motherfuckers was around. I would go in there. Like, did you see what's happening? I would be casual. Like, you see
Tommy
what
was
happened?
feds.
You see what happened?
He's doing his job.
All I know is Sarita was just like in the bathroom. And she was in there by herself. No, she came in with Juan. I'm like, Juan was in the bathroom too? What the fuck was that? That is just talking like a conversation.
Incriminated to see that'd be wild.
Hey, you talk to him like a conversation. He just spilled the beans.
No, you want to know what
The
happened?
motherfuckers involved.
You need to do the leg work. I don't give a fuck how many cameras and you saw 100 kids standing here. We didn't do nothing.
It was always one,
here's
it was
my
always
thing.
one nigga that did that though. It was always one. And I was like, yo, don't ask that nigga. He ain't saying shit.
Right.
Because it's like, okay, you sitting up in my face telling me that you got cameras. Go watch them. Go fucking watch
Oh,
them.
I said I watched him. I saw what happened. I saw you in there.
So then you don't need to be sitting here talking to me. Get me my representation, nigga.
I saw in there. I saw in there. I saw you talking to Juan. What did you say?
I was good. I was a call my mama ass bitch. I was a call my mama ass bitch. Like, and then because my mom was light skinned, pretty with long hair, and she had buns and titties. I used to exploit the fuck out my mom to get out of trouble. I used to pimp the shit out my
I've been
mom.
in there like, oh well, I don't think she was really in the bathroom.
I used to pimp the fuck out my
I
mama.
think she walked by.
I think we made a mistake.
Nigga, I know
I
you
used to
not
pimp the
talking.
fuck out my mom. Right.
Sean, I'm old, bro. I can't do fast.
She come in there irritated, walking hard because she had to come off work and shit. I'm like, mm-hmm,
That's
go ahead,
light
bounce him a little bit more.
That's light work.
So
You
we
know
can
how
get out of
you
here.
know how often that happens.
So we can get out of here.
You know how damn easy my job is now. I don't have to deal with none of that shit. That's light.
I can't believe I used to.
They lucky we ain't. They lucky we ain't have cell phones to text back then. Because I'd have been like, "Hey, hit them first 2 buttons before you come in here."
People were stupid. Nigga, they were.
Like change your outfit before you come in.
Do you know what my job was every day?
No, that Wyndham outfit worked just fine. Hit them first 2 buttons, bro. Before you come in here.
That was my job every day. It wasn't like it wasn't a whim like every so often. That was every day investigating some shit.
I'm calling your bluff because if you got me in here, then you already think I did something. So you need to punish me for what you think I did. You're not getting nothing.
No, literally, if I got you in my office, I know you did it.
Right.
I just got you. I need you to tell me what you did.
I'm not telling on nobody else.
Okay, bye, nigga. I got 5 other motherfuckers
the
to
most
tell me.
If
Bye,
I'm in
nigga.
your office, I need my 3 days or I need them 5 days.
Hey, my response is I know Juan did it, and I got 5 other people who said he did it. He did it.
This is the most
It's
snitchingest episode ever.
It's over.
That's why I'm just sitting back and
It's over. I'm just giving. I'm giving the cheat code to parents out there. Hey, if your kid is in the office being talked to, and more than likely, motherfucking and told on their ass, and they got a lot of facts.
Are you talking to the wrong generation of parents now?
Yeah.
These parents ain't like the parents back in the day. These motherfuckers.
They're gonna fight regardless.
You in there snitching? Who the fuck I raised? Like now they getting their ass whipped for telling on another motherfucker in school.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. I had a mama come in like your mama, and I was like, damn, she cussed me the fuck out. And I was just watching her. I was like, damn, she putting the right words together. I saw all the words that she was spitting and shit. I was like, damn. I was like, well, he did it. I let her do all her shit. I'm sorry. Whatever.
That's why I was never calling bluff like calling my mom. Because if I'm in here, I know I did something.
No,
it's very rare when I was innocent. I was in the principal.
Now for me, it sucked because we know kids will play the victim
all the time.
I really was public enemy number 1 to my fucking administrator.
I was gonna say to the public enemy number 1, meaning that you were like called out on shit and like blamed for shit that you didn't do.
Yeah, or even if I was actively trying to so here's the thing. When I was in school, I used to try to avoid shit because I knew if I got to a point where I had to whoop your ass, I was gonna fuck your shit up entirely. Mm-hmm. So I would at least it was my mom and my dad. My mom was the do what you gotta do. Cause she knew that I didn't start. I wasn't a shit starter. Mm-hmm. So she knew if I got into a fight, I was either protecting my sister, my cousin, something like that, or somebody was fucking with me. I was never a shit starter. I was too goofy for that. I used to kick it with my homeboys, crack jokes, do all that kind of shit, but I wasn't a shit starter. Now, my dad always had this thing of, well, you need to go tell, a teacher or an administrator or do this or do this. Yeah. So he wanted you to be, run and tattle. Yes. Do you not? When I was on the run, this nigga was on the phone with me trying to get me to turn myself in. I hung up on him. I called him from a payphone because I didn't trust him either.
Says the nigga who need to have a Glock in the frozen vegetable aisle.
Nigga, I went to the. I called him from a payphone. Nigga, I went to a payphone. It was fucking 76 in Bradley at the fucking gas station. Nigga, I called my pops from a payphone because I felt like if I didn't, that nigga was gonna call the United States Eastern District of Wisconsin and tell them where the fuck I was. So I didn't call him from no landline either. But no, so
that's wild.
This one chick, she kept fucking with me. I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna let him know. So I went to the security guard. I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna do this too many more times. She keep fucking with me. Somebody better tell her. Just ignore that. I'm telling you, I'm not coming back here too many more times. She been doing shit on the bus. When she see me in the hallway, her and her little friends be trying to gang up and shit. I'm letting you know that this is me trying to avoid it. So either y'all talk to her or I'm going to handle it. No, she was in a higher grade, but she wasn't bigger than me. Right. Yes. At 7 a.m. bright and early on the 19 bus stop.
Getting your ass whooped at 7 a.m.
On your birthday at that. Birthday licks, bitch. Damn, I gotta quit whooping motherfuckers for their birthday, bro.
I bet she was dressed up real
So, well, she was like that. Like she dressed nice anyway. She got them SSI chicks and shit. So she was fresh. She ain't act retarded.
Yo, you a sick nigga.
She ain't act retarded.
You beat up the handicap.
She about the handicap. She had sick herself.
Her blood,
bro. Damn, dog. If she started bleeding, she could die.
Hey.
Even Pac said,
now
yo,
she got
don't
some
want
pain
you
to
niggas.
compare it to. On a scale of 0 to Tamika, how bad does it hurt today? Now she got a little chart.
She couldn't even defend herself.
Yeah, she could.
No, she can't. Her body was weak. Frivolous and frail.
She should have thought about that before she got me kicked out of school. So
glad you changed because my God.
No.
He's an awesome guy.
To beat up the handicap?
No. She brought grown bitches up to the school to fight me. I got kicked out because she was a senior and I was a junior. So they're like, well, she's almost done. It don't make sense to kick her out.
That would have been automatic for as soon as you bring somebody up there, you automatically expelled.
Yep. So
as soon as you bring somebody up there.
Remember when I told you I was public enemy number 1 with my administrators and shit?
They was looking to get rid of you.
Yep. So that was their thing. So my mama came up there and we were up there to clean out my locker. Well, no bullshit, no nothing. So my mom signing in, she's like, go downstairs, get whatever little stuff you got to get out so we can go. I'm headed down to go to my locker, and one of the security guards, her and the administrator used to work together and shit. And where you think you go? Like, just start cussing me the fuck out because I'm here to clean out my locker. She didn't know my mama was over there at the fucking window. She thought it was just me. So, like that mom was like,
what your mama say?
I was like, you got this? She was like, go do what I told you to do. Ain't got no smoke for me, boss.
Do you know what happened, or that was it?
Bruh, when I tell you, I could hear my mom from all the way in the basement. I didn't know that you can say bitch that many times consecutively in the sentence.
Probably cussed her out until you was done.
So
cleaning the
then,
locker.
so you as an administrator, you see this coming. How would you approach my mom?
As far as you interacting with the security guard?
Interacting with the security guard. You see them going back and forth, and my mom is cussing out security.
I would pull the security guard away. Like, hey, disengage, nigga.
Well, this motherfucker decided that he was gonna go with his little weak ass walkie-talkie and his wide ass hips and walk up in my mom's face, pointing his finger, saying, "Who does she think she is?" Long story short, me and my mom are now running to the truck because they have called the police on my mom. Bro, to get the police called on you at Marshall, nigga. At Marshall.
Next thing you know, you come upstairs with your box, your mom like, run, don't ask questions.
So
Nah,
I'm like,
you gotta de-escalate the damn.
no, but he didn't do that.
And then talk to you like, hey, it's good. I gotta show you that I got it under control. You good,
right?
They
It
wrong.
should never got to that point though, because what should have happened was the security should have actually escorted you down to get your
The security
stuff.
should have been
And
informed
then,
that
right,
Mimi
that
and her
was
mom are
happening.
here to go down to her locker to clean it up. Can you
Right.
escort her down to make sure you don't go into no classrooms and whoop nobody else
At
at?
first, yep. You security, so why you don't know who coming here and who doing what anyway?
Because they on bullshit.
Yeah,
you supposed to be
They was on-
securing the property.
They was
so
on
why you don't know
bullshit.
this shit?
Yeah, because me and her, we didn't get along, and my
Oh,
grade
she
level
hated your
administrator, yeah. Oh,
Oh, you can hate a kid.
I mean,
to that, I'm not to that
nah,
level.
it's
No,
like
there's some
that.
bad- there's some badass
You maybe lived a sheltered life in high school. There's
never had
there's
nobody
a
just-
gaggle of motherfuckers in a school in high school that you be like, I can't
Right.
wait till this motherfucker leave.
Yeah, nobody just ever got under your skin like that. Like, just imagine like having conflict with a motherfucker. You gotta see X, cause school just like prison.
Now the one thing that
It
I
is
did,
prison for
the one
kids.
thing I did as an administrator,
we got Hubert privileges to go home.
That's all we do.
I would
Prison.
I would befriend students like Mimi because every time they're in my office, I'm like, what the fuck happened now?
And that's how.
And you would actually.
You were in schools for a long time. Were you familiar with Dr. Armour?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, he was like, he passed away a couple years ago, but that was our Mr. Clark.
Mm-hmm.
But
used to call him Crazy Joe. Now they call him back.
Right.
But with him, that's how he was. Like if he saw he pull you into office, like he talked to you, not at you.
Right.
He built a relationship with us.
I would sit there and listen to you, like
Miss Lavelle. To this day, if you still alive, fuck you.
Damn.
If you still alive,
right?
But Dr. Armour gone. I don't know if she's still kicking.
My little sister was a terror. My mama stayed after school.
Yeah.
To this day, went to the same school. She wasn't never there for me.
To this day, the meanest evilest ass students see me somewhere like, it's Mr. Miles. Hey, what's going on? They be talking to me because I did punish them. I kicked some of the kids out. Like some of the kids I talked to, I didn't expel. They were like, yeah, I was on some fuck shit. Because they know I gave you shot after shot after shot. I'm like, look, I can't keep on having these conversations with you. Keep on doing the same shit.
Yeah, because if it was some, he would he would have me sit in his office.
Yeah.
So it's like even while I was like CL suspension, we was trying to like figure this shit out. Like I was in his office, and because he was so cool, and everybody like motherfuckers kept popping in and shit. He was like, "Get to class." No, man, how long you gonna be here today? Just like, bro, don't make him yell at you. Just
Ask him how long you gonna be here today.
But then you see what happened. You see what happened. She in the office advocating for the administrator. Like, hey, just go.
And then
we know who got control.
See, another thing, I don't know if I shared this in the group, but did you see the video of the nigga who punched the other student? Because it was a
they
fight.
was disrespecting
No, it was a fight, and he swung and hit the teacher.
Yeah, I didn't see it when you posted. Fuck wrong with you, nigga? Yeah,
hit the teacher.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I was like, see, he don't get in trouble. He get chance after chance after chance when they send his ass to the office.
And he probably don't get sent to the office. Because it's like with Reed and Jelly Bean.
Carmen never got you with your kids. You would have thought like
because I made sure of that. I made sure that is literally what I worked hard for, to make sure that they were not like me. I saw where my mom made missteps and holes in her parenting, and I was like, caulk, cement. I got all that shit out the way. So it's like with my kids, whenever we were in conferences and shit, I was always being told how when other kids was being unruly and shit, my kids was the leaders. So like Reed was the one to turn like, man, y'all see her trying like chill out. And then everybody shut up because everybody respected Reed. And I was like, damn, man, like we is kind of wild in this shit. So those were the kind of kids that I had. Like, so but now middle school was different. Middle school, because I was cussing motherfuckers out and I was doing bullshit. So I was like, if I would fall asleep in class, like my teacher, Mr. Hatai, he'd be like, let her sleep. Leave her alone. She ain't fighting nobody. She ain't yelling at nobody. Yes. It's quiet. Let her sleep.
Like you be in my office, I'm like, hey, I gotta go to this meeting. Come on with me. You walk with me. I take my computer. Hey, sit right here. I'll be in the meeting.
That's how Dr. Armour was.
You with me all day. Sending you home ain't doing shit. Ain't doing a goddamn thing. And having you in the classroom ain't doing a goddamn thing either.
You know what? My highest.
Me some work.
You know what my highest grade point average was in middle school? When they put me on CO suspension for like 2 weeks. I mean, not CO, in-house suspension for like 2 weeks.
Because you was in that room.
I was in that little prison. It was in that little prison where we couldn't talk, we couldn't breathe, couldn't poop. Had to eat our lunch in there like we was a special ed kids and shit. But because there were no outside distractions, it wasn't no arguing because shit, you can't talk unless you.
And actually, you in a room with a whole bunch of other bitch ass niggas, so you ain't really somebody you really want to fuck with anyway. So you
like yeah, that was my.
You in a room with a bunch of losers.
I was in that motherfucker for 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Room with a bunch of losers.
It be like
you in a room with a bunch of losers that you don't fuck with.
Just like the fuck you down.
They don't let you sleep in that motherfucker. You can't. It was literally like prison. Yeah, it was literally like prison. Like, and I got like a 3.5 that fucking semester, just off of 2 weeks of isolation, not being able to be around my friends, not being able to go to sleep, not being able to goof off, do none of that shit. And I was like,
jail and you succeed.
Dog, I see some of my former students.
I was like, God
almost-
damn, man. You ain't got shit to do but focus.
Yeah, that's true.
You literally, you don't have nothing. There are no distractions in there.
Oh,
And it's like you have to work because the quiet will drive you insane. It is so quiet in there.
I was at scene 1 once, and 2 students came up to me and were like, Mr. Miles. They talked about the in-school suspension because we had in-school suspension and we had you like writing, like we call them lines. They weren't like, I will not do work. What you copying like some shit. We give you like the Book of Virtues. You copying like Aesop's Fable or some shit. You just copying some shit 3 times.
That shit
Don't have me right.
is stupid.
It was stupid, but it shut your ass up.
I would have preferred if you would have just went to all of my classes and got all of the work for the day,
and I'm gonna just sit
sat
here and do
here
it.
and did.
Yeah.
But you know what that is?
That's what we did in house suspension.
But you know what?
They had a list of like 15 rules, and since you here your entire day, that's all you do.
Nigga, if
back, fill up paper. You need more paper? Oh, I got all the paper. You
This is my-
fucking need.
Nope. And ours, they collected the work, so we wasn't falling behind. So all the work from our classroom, I had no choice but to do that shit and turn it fucking in.
Hey, my philosophy was day 1. You ain't want to be in class in the first place. You writing these fucking things, and then you get into work, and then when you get to work, you get in 2 days of work, and you gonna be in there working your ass off until this shit is done.
I remember the cheat code when you had to do I will not, and you just put the one line for the I, and then just get the crossing and shit.
Nope, I cracked that code. I got shit in my damn Dropbox. I'm gonna pull that shit up. I got quotes for sagging pants. I got quotes for talking out of turn, talking loud, eating in class. I have all kind of shit. There's different quotes from all over the world.
So you said eating in class, and my mind heard that. So shut up, bro. Just
That's where
your kids be on his nerves.
Yes. Yeah, okay. You crazy.
It'd be 10 ass long quotes. Write these 10 times each. It's like, okay, that's it. They realize, like, God damn.
That should be long as a motherfucker.
Right. They're like, who is anonymous? There's a motherfucker like, who is anonymous?
I will almost rather
This motherfucker got a plenty quotes. Who the fuck is anonymous?
I will.
Shut up. Talk too much.
They always writing quotes.
I would almost rather be in fucking history class than to do this shit. Man, y'all on. Send me home. I'll take an ass whooping over this shit.
Well, we are going on our trip in less than 3 weeks, and I have been, we've been getting our shit together. So been eating right, doing stuff. I honestly, I haven't been like drinking like alcohol like that and shit. I really don't drink like that unless I'm around him, because this nigga is. If it's one thing we go do, we go drink and eat some fucking chicken and shit. That's just our thing.
Y'all some niggas.
Exactly. and it's so funny because for him to be so fucking light skinned, I really be forgetting like this nigga grew up in like the trenches of the hood.
He Drake?
So no, he ain't Drake.
Nah, he might be Drake.
They grew up in Canada.
She said they grew up in Canada.
He ain't fucking Meineke, nigga.
Yeah, but he got emotion. He's sensitive.
Yeah. He don't be singing and shit, thank God. But yeah.
Have you heard his voice? I don't think you can hold a note. Baby, you my everything. You're all I ever wanted. We can do it real big. Bigger than you ever done it. Put you up on everything. Other housing never earned it. I want this forever. I swear I want this forever, baby.
So
goddamn
we have
drinking.
been getting in shape, exercising, doing all this little shit, right? I'm trying to look
Ass
good
and fatter. All in the gym.
I'm trying to look good and feel good for year 40 and shit. Trying to kick things
Period.
off right. Yeah, for real. It's a wrestling reference for those who don't know. But no, I've been doing a lot to get healthy overall, like just mental health, physical health, losing weight, trying to with my CPAP machine and shit, getting.
What?
How's Kayla working out for your mentor?
She been doing good. She ain't been whooping nobody's ass.
You don't see this eye twitching.
She been whooping nobody's ass.
Because you're trying to learn from probably whooping yours.
I be want to push her out of moving vehicles sometimes.
And all I gotta do is be like, hey, let's go. We want to eat at 7. Okay.
Ain't that kind of?
That's how he get me. I'm just weak like that. Period. Yeah. How you used to get rides to work? I feed you. That's how.
You are a sucker
I'll be
for
like,
235.
Hey, cuz, can you give me a ride to work before I even get a chance to hesitate? I'll buy you something to eat. Fuck, let me get my keys. That's how everybody get me, man.
Yep. If we win the storm. Yep, I'm going. What time? Yep, I'll be there.
Oh my God, we went to K-Pot.
On the south, like over by Southridge. It was like Korean barbecue hot pot, like where you cook your food in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking delicious,
Wait,
bro.
explain that just a little bit more. What is
It's
a
a
pot?
grill, like in the middle of the table. You order your meats on the tablet and stuff, and then you cook it on the grill.
Yeah,
we
and
have
there's
hot pot.
there's a nice variety of stuff.
We have hot pot. Yeah. We had to go to have Korean barbecue.
And it's all you can eat. It's unlimited.
And I wasn't invited.
Hey, we can do this. So definitely it's unlimited.
Yeah,
but
it's all you can eat.
For the hot pot, you choose what you want your soup base to be. And then from there you can choose like with meats, veggies, or wherever you want to put in there, seasoning, sauces, all of that.
Make your sauce, and they have appetizers at the bar like spring rolls, chicken, fries, seaweed. Yeah, actually, kind of.
Yeah, because you can like, but yeah. So it's they got
Milwaukee South 74th Street.
Yep.
Chicken. Actually,
it's Back Street too. Back Street is on Farwell. That one is good too.
Okay.
But actually, the old BW3s on Mayfield Road will be opening as a K-Pot in July. Yep. So I just found that out.
Just bring that JJ's that's supposed to be across the street back. Please.
Back.
But it's a dope concept. And
The lights was on when I went earlier. So
but
you get the alderman is probably not good. He's not running for re-election, so it's probably going to open after his term is up. And
he can't run for re-election, or he just not.
He's I don't know. He's just not. But also
Get this bitch ass out of here for cock blocking on JJ.
Also the Buffalo Boss is gone, so it's probably going to be able to.
Good riddance to that mediocre chicken shit too.
Yeah, but
hey, look, it wasn't all that great.
It wasn't. But yeah, so you're in the middle. You got the grill right in the middle, and you take your raw meat. You put your olive oil or your butter or whatever you want to cook your meat in, and you are cooking your meat in the middle of the table. So it is. It's really nice. If you haven't tried it out, I definitely suggest it. I can't wait to go back. So, oh, that drink was amazing. What the fuck was that called?
Strawberry.
What's that?
I forget.
No.
It was strawberry something.
No. It was the name of it though.
It was a tall, pretty one too.
Let's go get some Wallaby Donners.
But it was really
We
good.
ain't been there in a while, man. Outback.
That would be like a good date, like a good engaging date. Like you cooking your food, you having your drinks.
Because I can find out if she can cook in real time. I see what you do.
You saw that,
and they even give you directions because in the thing it says it on the wall. Like if you have this meat, you cook it for 3 to 5. If you got this one, you cook it for 2 to 3. It tell you how to.
I'll find out if she can read.
Hey, you saw you saw that Applebee's is closing a bunch of locations.
Yeah.
Right?
I thought it was just Chili's.
They better not touch our Applebee's.
Applebee's.
But this is like nationwide.
Okay, they better not touch
Pizza Hut.
Just don't touch our
No,
Applebee's.
Red Lobster. Red Lobster's probably gonna be gone.
Yeah, they bankrupt.
We still got a Red Lobster.
We did on
Yeah, two.
100.
It was
No,
two.
that one closed.
Highway 100 is closed, and the one over by
Yeah, they
by
just shut the
Southridge.
doors. Like,
Man, bring back Ponderosa, or at least they need.
I fucks with Red Lobster. I don't
Whatever
know
the
what
recipe to them wings is,
We was just talking about that because I
Man.
kept telling her why do she remember where all the old Ponderosas are?
Because the
Yeah,
wings
We was
was
driving
fire.
down. We was driving down Titanium. She was like,
wings
"They
was
used to be in
fire.
Ponderosa." I'm like, "Wait, what? When?"
I just want to know if that one's still there in the Dales.
Good question.
Which
was-
one?
It was one that was in like, was it Hill?
I think that's the
It
only
was
one left.
in something
Hartford.
Hartford, because we went not that. It was a few years ago we had went, and it still looked and tasted the same.
yeah, I think that's the only one left.
There's a prime quarter up in like
We talked about that
in
too.
Green Bay.
It's two. It's
talked about that.
one in Green Bay, and one in Janesville.
Janesville.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brittany, me and Dylan.
No, it's
went
niggas
to
there.
Backstreet Barbecue. I think
It's
it was
niggas
before
there.
last, and we liked it.
It's yeah. I've
Yeah.
seen them.
He didn't like the fried chicken, but the food itself was really good. I think I might. I was trying to figure out if I liked Backstreet or K-Pots better. And I think they're good for different things. Like if you just want to run,
because like when you went to Backstreet, you didn't do the hot pot. You only did the
yeah,
barbecue.
I couldn't do the hot pot because the thing is when you go, everybody at the table pretty much has to match.
Yeah, y'all have to agree
So
on the
one
same
person
shit.
do hot pot, everybody at the table got to do hot pot. So y'all got to agree on it.
Because you can do the Korean barbecue, hot pot, or both. We did both when we went.
So you pay your flat fee and then you add an extra like $5 to it.
Yeah,
but it's, well, I mean, they give you the tablet and you literally go through and like click.
There's so many options.
Go through and click, and then by the time we came back, before we came back from the buffet getting our sauces and stuff, they had already started putting the food on the table. We had our meats, we had our hot pots, the veggies.
Okay, chicken.
Mm-hmm.
It is because
everything was fresh.
And what I had, oh my God, it was like I didn't have to do anything.
Hers looked really good.
I didn't have to do anything to tweak it.
She didn't need to add no extra.
I didn't add anything to it. All I put the meat in the pot, because how it works is it's like the little squares and shit in front of you. It's like the little cooktop.
Mm-hmm.
So they put your pot right on top of the cooktop. So they all of the meat and all the shit that they bring to you is raw meat. So you know you either cooking it in the middle or you cooking it like in your little hot pot. I didn't have to season the meat or do anything to it based off of the soup base that I got. It was fucking perfect. Even like
good,
even the corn. Even the corn.
Yeah, see, her corn was good, but mine, no.
Yeah, so the corn that I had, like once I ate the corn off the actual cob, like you can see all the flavor that had been like soaked into it. Like, yeah, so my shit was really
but
good.
I was dipping mine in there and I was like, no, because I got a miso base, but I don't think I want that again. I think next time I might do like tomato or.
Britt said you can order everything and your table is full. Damn near overwhelming. Now, the one thing I will tell you is, you can't just order a bunch of shit just to waste it. Because if you, yeah, so it's $14 per pound. Mm-hmm. So if you just like, ooh, just give me one of everything for all the meat and shit, but then it's like you just got all this raw ass meat that's left that you didn't even cook. They gonna charge you $14 a pound for it.
They should.
Yeah.
You're not gonna mess over that food.
Yeah, they give you rice and shit. Like if you ask for it, I got pho noodles, I got rice noodles, and I put that shit in my hot pot. Like that shit was so fucking good. Like I said,
what was your base that you got?
I can't wait.
She got the Szechuan spicy one.
Okay, that's.
And then I got the miso one,
which
like I said, it was
the Japanese miso. Okay,
it was okay, but as far as the flavor, it wasn't as flavorful as hers was.
That man, that's just one spicy. It was so fucking good.
It's over on the south side where Old Country Buffet used to be at.
The funny part, it's right next door to where I went and picked up my CPAP machine. So we're.
We did that in a store.
See, look, this is our problem now. So we sitting here. I was talking about us losing weight, and then we got stuck on talking about food.
I know. It was funny when we left out. It was a storm. I was like, I guess I'll be a gentleman and go get the car.
And I was like, bitch, I'm the one that got a real coat on. You had on a blue jean jacket. I had on.
Got outside and I was like, dang, is this the
I had on rain boots, nigga. I had on rain boots.
Hey, I'm gonna be soliciting y'all niggas too for my daughter in the Katin. I'm talking about losing weight so I can fit in this fly ass tuxedo.
Yeah, we had that discussion. We both trying to drop 40 pounds by November.
Yeah, by November, I'm about to rock this tuxedo and look sexy in this bitch.
Well, for those who can't lose weight or just, losing it slowly, or maybe, you just cool in your body, you can always go shop here.
This is the first time in my life that I have been considered plus size. And bitch, I'm a size 6. But out here in Asia, oh yeah, that's thick. That's big. So I had to go to a specific mall to get some shopping done. And let me just say, that mall was kind of eaten up. I'm going to show y'all. So let me show y'all the name of the mall before y'all ask. And it's right across the street from Platinum Mall. We get a few stuff from Platinum Mall, but as far as bottoms, nah. Now, when you first step in this mall, they hit you with the bam. They not giving a damn about being politically correct over here. Set up your big bag. That's how it feels when you walking through here. But I will say that even though these names of these shops is crazy, the outfits is eaten down. Size is all weighted like 4X in the same outfits that I'm showing. And these pieces be like between $8 to $10 each. And this is like the best plus size clothing I've ever seen. RJ ain't got shit on this mall. If you plus size, you need to come and shop in Thailand.
That's true. Over there, most of the clothing stores, you can't even get higher than a medium.
Bruh.
And like Japan.
Love
places
Calories
like
as a store name is wild.
Right. And Fit Fat.
Chubby.
Hey, I'll go to Fit Fat.
But the fact that the fact that the biggins got their own mall over there is crazy. She says, so I had to go shop at the plus size mall. She's a size 6.
She's slim thick.
I'm surprised they have a show named that.
Yeah,
They look like this and shit, my guy.
They are the definition of petite.
Right.
Like the other girl thought she
All they eat is leaves and rice noodles.
No, literally.
That's all she eats. She's still thick.
Yeah, I mean,
At one point in
came
time,
to-
she ate meat.
She came to the world thick as a bird. So
Speaking of birds, I just saw a bear.
What was
four
the
ducks in a swimming pool.
Celebrate our differences. Chinga ching chong chonga ching chong.
The one when they was trying to swim with their babies across.
Yeah, ate the shit out the motherfucking ducks.
I was like, bro, you ain't moving quick enough.
Why did the fucking teachers take these little ass kids on a field trip and just let them watch a bear?
Show
feel like
them
it was-
that
I
is
feel
no
like-
love in this world.
I feel like that duck mom was a bad mom because she wasn't deciding which way to go. And the bear was like, oh, you confused? I make this choice for you, and came down and ate her babies. Had she went back that way the first time, they probably could have made it.
Now you had a nice little 4-piece duck nugget.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, speaking of bad moms,
damn,
Fried duck with the duck sauce.
nasty
That's-
that's some
hey.
nasty transition, fam.
speaking of bad moms, that'll probably be like, taking us out of here tonight because we got another 43 minutes.
We got it in what? No, we don't.
I'm saying before we like our actual cutoff.
Yeah, we'll work.
Holiday. I got to be there extra early tomorrow.
Oh, holiday pay.
Yeah, so I had the time. So
3 times time. 3 times.
there was a
Cover that.
lady. There was a lady on TikTok who recorded, herself crying and making a cake for herself.
I seen somebody talk
This
about that
sounds
today.
sad as hell.
Yeah. She was crying and making a cake for herself and saying,
I want them tears in their
when
frosting.
you got to make your own birthday cake as a single mom type shit, so your kids can feel happy when they sing you happy birthday. So people were like, hey, we want to buy you a cake, or like, trying to send her money and do all this stuff. But people saw this video as it was going viral and sent it to her baby's dad. This is what he had to say about it. Okay. Tone, can you make sure the volume is up on this? Because that last video was kind of low. Okay, so it says Stitch incoming from ex-husband. Her caption says, being a single mom is making your own birthday cake on your birthday so that your babies can feel happy they are singing to you. And she is crying.
So I've been sent this video a lot over the last few days. People asking my
It's
thoughts
not
and my
low.
comments on it.
It still sounds low.
Turns all the way up.
Is it?
Video a lot over the last few days. People asking my thoughts and my comments on it. And before anyone says, oh, you don't know her situation, or you don't know what she's going through, well, I do, because I lived it. I'm her ex-husband, and right now I have full custody of our kids. This is our parent agreement. As you can see, I have all weekdays and weekends, time sharing with the kids, all at holiday academic breaks. And for her to get any rights back to the kids, these are the things that she needs to do. And yes, child support, she owes that. It's up to over $21,000. So she's a mother and doesn't pay child support. She was then arrested for check fraud, and during that hearing, it turned out that it was found that she stole almost $1 million from another guy.
Yes.
And also she faked cancer in the past. These are scans that she would send and post on her page before. So, to sum it up, this person, for people that follow her or giving her praise and telling her how strong and how, amazing she's doing, well, she's really not a full-time mom. She barely has her kids. She goes out all the time. And she doesn't even have a job even. So she just really not someone that other single moms should really be looking towards as for inspiration or anything like that. There are a lot of hardworking single moms out there, and a lot of respect to them. All I just want to say is she just isn't one of them. So hopefully everyone can see this video and know who she really is. Peace.
Wasted your love
See
for
how
her.
loud the sound effect was as opposed to the audio. No, she's the female Frank Gallagher.
You know what it remind me?
He did all of that with a straight face. Like,
Because he's sick of her shit.
Bro, this shit been getting sent to me. Let me address this shit.
Go ahead.
Hey, remember when Bart Simpson fake falling down the well?
Yeah.
All these stars came together and made this song and shit for Timmy that fell down. Sending our love down the well.
That's it. It's
Ms.
gonna go
Ho
to him.
said that bitch was scamming, and they said she probably making these videos to help pay her child support.
right. That's at 4.3 million.
You know what?
You remember when Frank? You remember Frank took the little boy out and said he had cancer? You never watched Shameless? Oh my goodness!
Oh, you never? I thought you watched
I thought
Shameless
you
with
watched-
Monte.
That is such your show.
Yeah, I
gotta
thought
watch
you
that
watched
shit.
it when Monte was always talking about it.
No, it's Shameless is one of those shows. It takes me a minute to get into, so I might have watched like the first episode or two. I never get past that. I think the most I really get past is like the episode where she was like jagging dog or sucking him off under the table and shit, trying to help her with her homework.
Tommy, did you just post this video?
I posted the video of the black chick, the black chick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I think I liked it. Are you gonna see
Yeah.
her
He's
again?
like,
Yeah.
Man, I
I have
love.
a hard on right now.
That's V and Kevin, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
love-
I know that
love-
you
I
know
love
the
her
characters and shit. It's just I haven't watched it, and I mean, it be like that sometimes because it took me a couple times to get
What
into
channel
Walking
was that
Dead,
on?
and then once I got hooked on that
on
shit, I was hooked on that shit. It took me a long time to get it. Like it took me a good, I think, 3 times to get into Sons of Anarchy, and when I did, nigga, it was just.
Well, Frank is as despicable as this chick.
I know Frank's a piece of shit. I know
But-
that
but
much
he,
about
he
the
took
show.
he took the boy out and told him he had cancer and had him shave his head and went outside and collected money every day. This nigga was going out every day. And he had him thinking he was going to have cancer. Send him to a cancer camp with other kids. No, when
Frank will go too far.
Frank went all the way with some bullshit and he was ride that shit out.
I mean, if you're gonna be on bullshit,
Oh, he would go full
gotta
fledged
commit.
bullshit.
Got to commit to it.
Oh, he committed. He
But
committed to
where?
the point he got married. Did he get married?
You see,
He moved
I
in.
thought it
with
was
that
the crazy lady.
chick. Yeah, he moved in with that chick.
you see what happened when the internet won't let you just hate in peace. She
Oh.
was being perfectly fine, chilling, hating on her baby daddy.
In an empty ass
Like,
house.
look, I don't got. He took my kids.
Bro, but
Hey,
how bold are you to get on the internet and know
Well, when
that
you
you don't have your kids
when you a sociopath, you do shit like this.
and
Got a
then be
point
like
there.
to record yourself crying?
yeah, she the villain. This
Now
this
she felt bad
this
for
is
her.
what
I was like,
Batman does
damn.
before he go out in that fucking pajamas and beat up poor people.
You know what?
I'm like,
But you know what's gonna happen is that we all
he said this bitch.
we all know that she on some
He
book.
just looked it so over it, like, let me do this fucking
Don't be
video.
trying
But
to
you know
make
what's gonna
her
happen?
cancer.
That's how you felt about
But you
me.
know what's gonna happen?
Bro said she don't
is-
even got a job. Damn,
Dog,
this is the snitching episode, ain't
he
it?
was hating.
She's a broke bitch. She don't got her kids.
Like at some point,
scamming.
Because like y'all couldn't see it because of obviously how it comes up on the screen, but like because I was reading the agreement on my phone, bro. She has 0 overnights with her kids. He get 365 days. She don't got no days with them fucking kids. He's in control of the weekdays, the weekends, the fucking
School,
summer
everything.
breaks,
So she basically-
holiday breaks,
so she
all the
just-
holidays.
She gave birth in that. And
I
that's,
feel-
that's where
I feel like he was hating her.
But
At some
but you know,
point,
but you know what's gonna happen now
it starts
is
to
that
hate.
well, people are still gonna actually tune in to see what else.
Is it
she's lying
hating
about.
though? Is it hating? Because well,
it's justified, but still hate. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like you mad that
Yeah. Well,
she,
no.
she got off scot-free and you stuck with these little motherfucking kids.
Well, no, because in a way, it could be a defense because it's like, bro, you out here trying to put me out as a fucked up dad, and
That's
I'm
really
the
what
one
it
who
is.
have them.
I don't think she.
Once
tried
it got
put
to the
him out
point where he
there.
was like, she party all the time. She ain't got no job. Then okay, we
Right,
ventured
now we
ahead.
hate
but-
it.
we ain't running.
When he was just listening, like, all right, she don't, she not taking care of the kids. I got all the kids.
She owe me child support.
Right, that's valid. But she ain't got no job. She out here lying to motherfuckers about brain
Y'all
cancer.
missing the whole.
Why you bring up brain
Our whole
cancer,
singing.
bro?
Y'all-
That's hate.
Y'all missing the whole point. Y'all
He
missing
trying
the
to
whole
shut
point.
down her next scams that she gonna try.
Y'all missing the whole point. Who the fuck still uses checks?
Hey,
She was getting
I work at a bank. There'll be a lot of people that still use
Who
checks,
the fuck?
bro.
How you able to scam at this point?
A lot of people use checks.
A check,
Yeah.
and a check verification the same as using the bank card now.
Actually,
faster?
the main people who get scammed use checks. Old
Yep.
motherfuckers.
Old people.
You got about another year before you start writing them.
That was unnecessary.
That was unwarranted
That was
slander,
so
bro.
unnecessary.
It happens. It just.
He's like, I'm no longer essential. I'm gone.
You're not wrong, bro.
You gonna comment and be like, I'm at home in bed.
No, but it's always some motherfucker that gotta lick the tip of their pen for they be. How much is it?
You leaving for real? Look at those keys.
No, but that shit.
Take this shit. I'm going home.
That shit is crazy.
Like me and Tater Tot.
Give me a Kit Kat. You be looking for an excuse.
So yeah. Before I play like the last two videos, I am actually going to post screenshots from my own mom in a conversation that was had over the weekend. So it starts out because I've been car shopping and my mom sends me a picture and she's like, hey, look, it's your dream car. So I'm like, shit, you buy me a Tesla? Like, because my mom,
Just before you start, just put it on the screen.
as a person who doesn't pay anything, like she doesn't have an income. She only gets disability income. So because of that, her credit limits are really, really low. She got 800 plus credit score, but it's like she really can't do anything with it because they're like, well, you ain't got enough income to pay us back, so we ain't really fucking with you. So I'm like, shit, you getting me a Tesla? She's like, girl, from what you say, we don't bond mother and daughter like that. I said, we don't, but we bond enough where you don't pay rent, electricity, and heat and storage for all the space you taking up.
God damn. That's why
I'm just saying, if we didn't have, I would be charging you for everything. So she said, I didn't know you felt like that. If I did, I wouldn't have come back, which caused old boy to spaz out about me moving myself back on the highway alone. Because y'all know she was going down to Alabama every summer or whatever they was doing until he went and got himself locked up. So I said, Ma, in 40 years, name a bunch of mother-daughter stuff we did. You were a great provider, but work always came before all of your relationships, even with me. Most we did together was because of like the guy she was dating at the time, the only dad that I really acknowledge. She said, wow, you still don't get it. As a single mom, it wasn't easy, and Charles, that's my dad, wanted me to fail. But I tried to give you everything to make up for what Charles wouldn't do. You should have understood that when you wasn't able to buy things for the girls on their birthday and Christmas with deadbeat dads. How would you feel blindsided later on in life? Like you did me by the girl. I don't know what that meant. She said, I was so proud of being able to provide for my family, I guess like throwing on my parties and stuff, and like she used to do stuff with my friends.
Y'all two really did
just some shit. And you as a Dinkin should just understand that it's just certain conversations that are pointless to have with these people.
She said, I wore Kmart and Payless shoes. Well, I had up top sneakers. But I see now you wanted everything, just greedy.
So every time he goes on his 8 days, and
Yeah.
you go and do this to your mom.
Now go to the next one.
Right, like, because he acting like
So you go be mean to your mom.
No.
Because they always kind of coincide with
She
time.
started it with that little snarky ass comment about, girl, let you tell her we don't bond like that. Like,
she was
shit,
just
we
being
bond
funny.
enough where you ain't fucking you freeloading. So go to the next one.
Beep, turn page.
I feel like you Kendrick Lamar, your mom.
You really
She
did.
kept it light. Like, I don't make me chip a nail and you got dark like you.
But the whole
Don't
thing,
trigger me.
but the whole thing, it was this part. But I see now you wanted everything just greedy. I say, if I just told you that you were a great provider, why would you assume that I wanted more stuff? I said we didn't do stuff together. I had to teach myself to take the girls to the movies, out to eat, and do stuff to spend time with them because I didn't have that. Even if I didn't have money, me and the girls would still watch TV together. Look at how me and Jelly watch wrestling together every week. I wanted a connection to my mom outside of just money and gifts all the time. That's not a bad thing. She didn't respond after that one. But how you gonna call me greedy? Because I'm like, bro, I wanted an actual relationship with my mom that wasn't just transactional.
You know
How is that greedy?
You
So
know
the
that whole
issue is that
generation
they
showed
don't
love that
understand
way.
Having the emotional part of it versus the actual provider part. Because I had that conversation with my dad, and he's passed out too. And this is
That's
when
that
he was still within
generation.
his right mind. Now at this point, unfortunately, he's not. So when we had tried to have that conversation, I just walked away because I said, you know what? I said, you're never going to understand that
Yeah.
because you've never had that experience. I said, so that's why I had to make sure that I'm good with my kids. So my kids had that emotional support because you were not able to provide that emotional support. And I could see why and
Yeah.
how it's affecting you now.
And that's something that, like I told her, like I had to teach myself that it wasn't a default because that's not what I was shown.
Correct.
So it got to a point where I'm like, bruh, like I'm making my kids feel how I felt. I need to do the things with them that I wanted my mom to do with me.
Yep.
So it was like, there was a point where I was working 2 jobs and going to school. I didn't have, time for us to do a bunch of shit. But if it was the weekend, all right, what movie y'all want to watch?
Yep.
Y'all want to cook something? Y'all, like little stuff like that was big stuff.
Yeah.
So like I said, like even with me and Jelly, like every Monday, every Friday, that's our thing. We sitting in front of the TV and we watching wrestling. Whether we sitting down and it's like, all right, that's another thing that me and Jelly, because Ree's at the age now where she always on the go. But even with me and Jelly, like we sit down and we going through all the Marvel TV shows and shit together, like stuff like that. With Ree, all right, we go sit down, we finna watch all the Harry Potters over again. Yep. Like, so we have specific things that we bond over. It started out, Ree was who I bonded with first over wrestling. Once these 2 niggas ruined it for, I'm gonna say it every time. Don't even act like you knew it was coming.
He did it.
Because he was finna try to defend himself. Bro, you just snitched the whole.
This whole episode was dedicated to snitches get stitches.
It's about snitching and then do the butt.
Heartbroken over there.
Right.
He said, "Hey, someone said when in Rome, nigga, shit."
At this point, we've already dubbed the episode the snitching episode.
But yeah, so after that, I was kind of by myself on it. But then once Jelly Bean got to the point where it's like I would notice, like if I was in there watching wrestling stuff, and she's kind of like peeking in the door, then it's like, Jelly, you want to watch wrestling with me? And then that became our thing. So that's it's nice. I love having specific things that I can do with my kids. So it's like we didn't have a favorite restaurant,
right?
Me and my mom. But my kids, it's like I know where they want to go eat at. I know what they want to do, shit like that. Like as soon as, because Kayla asked me, she was like, dude, why was you looking that up? Because I was looking up the K-pop place and telling the kids about it. Like, we got to go here. Because my kids look damn near, if it's Asian culture, my kids is like, ooh, what's that?
Yep, mine are like that too.
Yeah, like anime, food, fucking lane. Yep. That's they lane.
Like we went to that Korean, was a Korean fried chicken place that's right there next to the theater down there on Farwell as well too. Because that's
by Oriental.
Yeah.
Theater. Oh, okay.
It's just amazing.
Korean
we ain't gonna act like them. Everybody
up...
can make chicken good except white. Well, you know what? The white people who made good
Southern
fried
white
chicken
people
worked in Waz's. Because niggas didn't know that it was white people frying that chicken back there. Yep.
But it's like everything.
Nigga,
you
I
said.
risked going. I had just got my braces put on. Remember, we was going to $5 Tuesday at the movies, and we went in there for wings. And I had just got my braces. I was, man.
Yeah, everything you said, it's like she completely just like missed the point and brought
That's
up
that.
all
That's
the-
that generation.
My mom
like,
does
that's
that
that
too, and
generation.
people always look at me sideways when I be like, I still haven't talked to her. I have nothing to say. Get it together, and then we'll regroup at some time. Yep, that's my mom, but I don't have to put up with that.
And I hate it because it's one of those things where it's like, as much as I be like, bro, she not gonna get it, and it's just it constantly comes up because she lives there, and she always acts like something is still owed to her, and it's like, bruh.
That's still that generation though too, because they think somebody owes them everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Here we come. Well, that's being disrespectful. No, this is like I've told my mom. This is me telling you the truth that you should have been told many moons ago. For some reason, nobody else did. So yes, here I am doing it. Like you shouldn't be doing this, or this. This is not okay.
Yeah, and it's like
It's not everybody else is not the problem. You are, and you have to realize that and do the work.
Yeah, and when you have kids, you have to, if you don't heal yourself or at least recognize like what your trauma is from your childhood, it's so easy to inflict that on your children.
It's so easy to.
So
easy.
So like I said, like I did not start out as the best mom. I didn't. It was that, oh well, I'm buying, all of this expensive shit. I'm doing this. Like I was really following in my mother's footsteps. I had to check myself, like, bruh, you doing the shit your mom did.
Absolutely.
So that's why now, like, I do have those check-ins with them. Like, basically, it's the fucking parenting report card. Like, is there something you feel like I'm not doing enough of? Is it, something that I need to scale back on? Is, if you feel like you have needs that I'm not meeting, what are they? If you feel like, well, I wish we would do this a little bit more, all right, well,
a little bit less.
Yeah, like, I want to know those things because I don't want you to feel like my parenting isn't giving you what you need to grow.
And that's so important for you to. I do it all the time. Hey, I'm just checking in, making sure you're a great mom. Who told you were not a good mom?
And I do it with my kids too. But what's funny now that I recognize is that back when I was like their age, I was ready to get out the house. Like I moved out with a baby on my hip. Like I got to get up out of here. But my kids, they don't want to go nowhere. Like I'm showing them different colleges and stuff that they can go to out of state and everything. Like, no, mom, we good. We want to stay here. I'm like, hold on.
Oh, Dylan,
y'all want to just be here? No, you gotta
bye,
go.
girl.
Like,
Yeah. and that was the thing. And it was like, I literally went to prison trying to stay out of my mom's house because I didn't like, I felt like as long as I was under her roof, I wasn't going to progress.
Yep.
And then her having my stepdad there, and he was an abusive ass nigga. Like I didn't want to be in that environment. So I did what I had to do to get money to make sure that I don't want to be here.
You go through so much because you don't want to go. You don't want to go back.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because when you finally leave, you realize. I don't want to say how far behind, but you realize like, damn, I was really in some shit. Like,
yeah,
this is wild.
Yep.
So it's like being in, that situation. I've created an environment for my kids where they know, like, you don't have to leave until you're ready.
Right.
And
yes,
I am doing my part to help you be ready. So when you are ready, you not only, have come into this on your own because I didn't push you out the nest. You have my full support mentally and financially. Like I'm trying to help get you there.
Right.
But it's like,
and that's so
I didn't have that. I was just, I gotta go. Like I was living in my cousin. She had a 1-bedroom apartment in Westlawn. And when I tell you, it was about 4 or 5 of us crammed in this one bed. I mean, it was the party crib. We was all kicking it and shit, but it was like all of us is crammed in this spot because it's like we all had shit going on at home and we didn't want to be there. And that wasn't something that was on my mind, like when I turned 18, like, oh, you need to apply for low income or something and do all this kind of shit. That's not what I did. Like my sister, like all my cousins, they did that shit. I didn't, because my stepdad, like I wasn't at that point of feeling like I gotta fucking get out of here. But with Ree, even though she doesn't have to go anywhere, that's something that I did when she turned 18. I put her name on the list right away, because you never know what you're gonna need.
Yeah.
It may get to a point where shit get bad for me, and it's like, well, you don't have to worry about it because you got somewhere where you can lay your head.
Right.
You don't have to struggle with me, type shit. So, I did all those things for her, and Ree, her credit to the roof. It's just, it's just certain things I don't want to repeat the same mistakes that my mom did. And making my kids feel like everything comes before them.
Right.
That is one thing that I really did. Like, I felt like I was putting work and everything else above my relationship with my kids. So that's another reason why I said, like, with me having a part-time schedule now, everybody knows I'm not a morning person. I had an option to work 2 to 6. That would be perfect for me. The reason I didn't choose that is because I didn't know, Jelly was going to get sick, obviously. But it's like, Jelly was talking about whether she wanted to play tennis or swim team, all this kind of stuff. It felt so good being able to go, like, even though she was ass, being able to go to volleyball games and shit all the time. Like, having that free time to be able to do that. Being home, I get to cook more and do shit. And it's, well, Mom, can you make this? I really like when you make this. And being able to do those kind of things, it's like being more active and really being able to be a mom in the house. I don't want to go back to work full time. And it's like, I know, money is definitely an issue. And with the rate of pay that I have now, working full time will help me out so much. But it's like, on top of not wanting to stress myself out with the full time duties of this position, I spent so much time away from my kids because I had to work. I don't want to have to put myself in that position again. I like being able to be there when they need me, because I'm not giving all of my time to this fucking job every day. And then by the time I come home, I'm too tired to cook. I'm too tired to watch TV.
It's not a good feeling, because even not working full time, I feel like that by the time I get home, I'm so drained, and I have to kind of step into mom mode, and he don't deserve me lashing out at him or being all tired and exhausted and him not being able to get what he needs, because
Rita said
that's
felt.
not fair to him. But I know even with him being the age that he is, like, he will be 15 in a week. I'm really putting in him, like, even once you leave my space, I am still your mom. You still have a home to come home to. I don't care what you're going through out in the world. Call your mom. Even if you messed up, call me, because I didn't have that option.
Right.
I wasn't able to do that. But
And
I'm
it
making
sucks.
sure I instill in him, like, no, I don't care what it is. Call me. You're not by yourself. Let me help you. Because he said at school they were talking about, they are like in this health class, and they're talking about like decisions, like good decisions, bad decisions. And the teacher said, what would happen if it's 2 a.m., your friend is drunk, and you all need to get home, and your friend's trying to drive you home? What do you do? And he said that he told the teacher, like, oh, he said, my mom would be mad because I would have to wake her up, and she'd be mad I made a dumb decision. And I was like, a dumb decision? Like, what do you mean? Because I was out with somebody that was getting drunk. And I'm like, Dylan, if it's 3 a.m. and your friend is drunk, call your mom. I'm coming to get you. I'd rather get an alive child than identify a dead child. So I was like, no, like, please, even if you can't get me, call anybody.
I might cuss you out the whole ride.
Right. We'll deal with the logistics after. Let me get to my child.
So what has created that thought process that he thinks that first before his safety?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like,
well, he said because it would be he made a dumb decision, and I would be mad at him for making a dumb decision.
Yeah, but I get that, but something has transpired that's his first thought as opposed to calling you for safety. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It ain't like I'm an angry mom.
I think it's just a
Maybe
thing
for
of
him, it's just like a disappointment. I
was gonna say, I think it's just a thing with kids, period. Like, knowing, like, damn, bro, I was out doing some shit I ain't had no fucking business doing. Now I gotta call my mom. Like, now I gotta hear this shit.
I
Like,
think what it is, like, when my children were like like, Dad, stop. I'd be talking to them just like this. I literally would talk them, and they felt like I was yelling at them.
Mm-hmm.
Where mothers don't talk like this all the time. Y'all fussing and kind of like, bah, 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 bah. They don't want to hear that. They're more afraid of that than to actually call you and be like, hey, I'm in a bad situation.
Yeah.
I think my kids will call me and be
But
like,
he didn't say he wouldn't call.
He just said I'll be. He mainly said I'll be mad because he don't like being woke up.
Right.
It's 2-3 in the morning.
But
That's what that was.
think of the reality of that. In the situation, is he more prone to think through like, I ain't gonna call her. I don't want to hear her mouth. As opposed,
but that's why hearing him say that for the first time, that's why I'm gonna keep reiterating to you. I don't care what it is. I need you to call. Don't think about she gonna be mad. Don't think about I need to call my mom right now. Now that he expressed that, now I know that that's something that we need to work on.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're gonna hear my mouth.
Right.
And
regardless,
I said,
you're gonna hear my mouth.
Are going to be worked out
you
after. Meantime.
Two things can be true at once. You can know that you can always come to me, but that don't mean it won't be. It ain't gonna be consequences because you came to me.
Duality is a thing.
One thing that I learned as an administrator was that it helped me be a better parent, because with one thing that was always going to happen was the kids, they're going to come back. Like they're going to come back. Like me going off on them right now is me like projecting my anger on them at that moment. And that is never good, especially with teenagers in high school. Like triggers are going up to a kid and trying to get the truth out of them right when they at the peak of like madness, fighting and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're not going to get anywhere with them.
Right.
So
that's when you get cussed out. You ain't even do that.
Exactly. So then it escalates because then the adult is going back like, don't you're disrespecting me, and then it becomes this back and forth.
When it's like, bro, you knew they was mad.
Right.
Let them calm down.
That's equivalent to a police officer going to a hostile situation trying to de-escalate some shit by escalating. It's just the same shit, but they got guns and shit and they shoot
like
people.
that nigga who ran up on my mama in that school. You learned that.
Right. So
nice callback.
So if my daughter called me at 3:00 in the morning, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing in my head? What the fuck are you doing out with this? But you called me, I'm gonna go get you. I'm gonna take you home. And
we talk about in the morning.
I'm gonna let you sleep.
But
I'm on your ass in the morning.
Right.
But knowing one of my daughters, she gonna talk about it in the car a little bit. And I'm like, all right, well, you ready to talk about it? Let's talk about it. I'm not gonna actually project any anger with it. I'm like, so what happened? Like, why are we here? Kind of thing, and talk about it. I know that's like gentle parenting kind of sound, and almost sound like back in the day. That's white, because usually your mama and your daddy show up at 3:00 in the morning, whooping your ass or beating you upside the head or something. But
I barely got to punch my kids in their shit.
I very rarely do. I mean, I've gotten some real like, you telling me this kind of shit from kids. I have to act like I'm not surprised by it. Like, all right, well, what are we gonna do about that? Like, so even in my head, like, really? So.
My kid was comfortable enough to come to me and buy a strap on. So
y'all see what me and Dylan talking
right.
So that's about nice titties and stuff. We
and she just showed me one the other day. She was like, "Mom, can you sell this? Because I don't want to be disloyal and go buy it from somewhere else."
But I mean, I think that's important.
Hey,
Everybody don't have the option. I mean, honestly speaking, if the shit hit the fan with me right now, I can't call my parents. They can't. I can't pick up the phone and call them. I have to call some. I got to figure out something else. I have to call one of my siblings, honestly, or I have to call one of my friends. That's just the reality. And it sucks, but this is life.
The dope thing that I've actually recognized is my daughters actually have a relationship with each other outside of us.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me right now.
That's because all siblings don't.
They be hanging with each other. They'll call each other. They be ribbing us. They're real. I like.
Your mama did this.
Right. They'll definitely call their older brother.
Oh, when me and my mama got into it, I was like, read the screenshot because y'all not.
Or they're like, Dad, talk to your daughter because she's time home. I'm like, what,
Oh yeah, mine do the same thing too.
Yeah.
But my son will just sit there and be laughing at all of them because he'd be like, "Ma," I'm like,
"New generation."
Yeah, but it's like it was always my relationship with my mom was always like a gift and a curse because it was like we had that open communication where I could talk to her about stuff and whatever, but it was like. It was more so like just kind of telling her things. I knew better than to really look for like any type of emotional support from her.
Yeah. Right.
And that is why like when I started dating Marv, and me and his mom got so close. All of those years of not having a nurturing parent, a person who like, it was a different feeling. You know what I'm saying? And it's like my mom, I don't want it to get, confused like it's just 100% bad with her, because it's not.
Again, like you said, two things can be true at the same time.
Yeah. But it was like, it's different. Like I was able to call my mom for stuff because my mom was actually the go-to for everybody. My cousins, my friends. I can't tell you how many motherfuckers that moved in our house because they had trouble at home and parents put them out and shit. They was downstairs in the basement or eating the food and doing everything else. Like my mom wasn't the type of person to turn anybody away. Like I said, she became a foster parent. So it wasn't that. It was just work and money was always my mom's Achilles heel. Like that was it. It was always down to money. So as I got older, arguments, money. And now if we fight, it's gonna be money. Like it seems like money was always the most important thing to her. And then life humbled the fuck out of her. And it literally took everything. All of these things that she valued, all of these things that she always put in front of her family, everything is gone. And she never got it back. So these cars and shit that you used to pride yourself on, all this expensive jewelry, your house, your job, all of this shit is fucking gone. You got all this health shit going on. You can't work. You can't do none of that shit no more. So now it's like you're forced in a situation where you have to live with the daughter who you've basically avoided her entire fucking life. And now you surprised because I'm like, we don't have that bond like that, because we don't. Like, I love you and I appreciate you for all of the shit that you did do. And even my mom was like that. Like, yeah, I can always come home. I had to go back home a couple times, but it was like, even when going home, I was fighting to get the fuck out of it, because it's like, I know it's going to come with some kind of stipulations of me regretting it in the end, because you're going to make me feel like I owe you. And that's exactly what, even with you living with me, you've been living with me for 6-7 fucking years, rent and bill free. And you will still make it seem like I ain't live with you no fucking 6-7 years into my adulthood. So what is we doing here? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but
I got married because of y'all. I'm like, girl, anybody tell you do that?
Yeah, and then it's like even
your decision.
And then even when you moved yourself into my place, you had a nigga with you. So now that's two bodies that I'm taking care of.
Rent free, bill free.
Rent free, bill free. And then it snowed really, really bad. For those who don't know, I have a house on the corner. When I was coming home from work, you text me and tell me that I need to stop and bring some money and some beer home because he did the snow. Why would I pay him to shovel snow in a house that he living in for free?
Right.
And then when I tell you that, well, never again, y'all can leave.
Right.
Because if I'm going to pay somebody to do some snow, they damn sure not going to be living here. Mm-hmm. Y'all not buying groceries. Y'all not paying no fucking bills. That's the case, because even Juan then joked about shit. I rent the fucking basement out. I can literally have somebody renting because it's their own little apartment down there. Mm-hmm. Shit. Y'all taking up space. And it's like you got your own little spot. Like it's a bedroom down there. It's a full furnished living area down there. Like you got to wash your ass, use the bathroom, and make you something to eat. Other than that, I don't got to see you.
I do yard work.
Like Tommy auditioning, he like, so
But I'm just saying, like, but you really thought that you were supposed to charge me for doing the snow? Because it was a lot of snow. It's a lot of bills in this motherfucker. What do you mean?
Right.
Cause I'm not renting. I own this house. So I have to pay for every fucking thing.
Absolutely.
I got property taxes on top of my
water
mortgage.
bill.
I got homeowners insurance. I got water bill. I got We Energies. I got all of this when shit goes like, but I gotta pay you to do the snow here? Are you on crack?
Pardon my statement, but to have to explain that to an adult is mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling to have to explain that philosophy to.
But there's some people that have never
Having
lived that
to
life, so
having
they don't
to explain it to
understand
her when she has literally paid for everything and taken care of this nigga because bro, he's never had his own car. He's never had his own anything. So it's like
There's a mentality of people who have like Habitat for Humanity homes, and they are pretty much gifted every single thing up to like the appliances and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then
they got to put the work in for them houses though. They got to help build it.
Yeah, but after that, they'll the sweat equity is in there, but then they have the space, but then they still have a renter's mentality to a certain extent. They're like, well, shit, the refrigerator wasn't working, so I stopped paying my rent. Like, nigga, it's not rent, it's mortgage. They're gonna take this motherfucker. Like,
Right.
it ain't, you can't interact with your mortgage bank like you are your landlord. That's not the same thing.
Man.
People they'll lose their house because they have that mentality.
Yeah.
It's just wild to me that they think that is.
This comes down to me. Like it got to a point where like I was in a really bad space mentally, and like I wasn't paying because I'm like, bruh, if they go ahead and they foreclose on this bitch and they take it, I am free and clear of them. I can start the fuck over. Like I don't have to worry about nobody but me and my kid. I was that fed up to where I'm like, this is my only way of like really forcing them out. And at the last minute, I was like, you know what? I went ahead, I paid everything, but it was just like, even then, with me telling her like, y'all got to find some place to live, like show her the paperwork and everything. It's like these motherfuckers wasn't trying to like do nothing.
Damn, I had to put out my wife's mother, my mother-in-law. We had to sit down and have a conversation. This ain't working, fam. You gotta. That was hard. But the fact that she sat down with me and agreed with me was crazy. But to go to somebody who that has taken care of their family for all this life, and they come over and do some more trifling and shit, like, sorry, this ain't gonna work. This is my house.
Yeah. And then it was like having somebody staying with you and knowing that you're struggling with things and they are not contributing. And it's basically like just because they're used to you figuring things out. That was a fucked up thing. Like Kayla was the only person like who I like actually sat down and like talked to about like my lights and shit last year. Like at the end of last summer, like y'all know I was dealing with all of that shit with after I got hurt. And then I had the fucking surgery. Like I had all of this shit going on. Like I wasn't bringing in money and shit like that. And then it's like the money that I was bringing in, I was trying to catch up on all of the shit that I wasn't able to pay while I wasn't able to work.
Yeah, I'm dealing with their asses right now.
Yeah, and it's like I wasn't able to make all that fucking money back because I was doing all them fucking rentals and shit because the car went down. And then it's like it was fine when I was able to do all that work, but once I got hurt in December, that shit shut so much shit down because I wasn't able to do that. I wasn't able to do deliveries. I wasn't able to do Amazon. I wasn't able to do DoorDash and Grubhub and all of that shit. I literally had to sit the fuck down. And I didn't get the job I have now until April. So by the time I start getting paid, this ain't until damn near June. So by this time, I'm trying to catch up on all this other kind of shit. And it's like, I'm drowning. Now, one time, did you kind of step up to help with that? So I don't know. I just, it's always a price for something. And that's why, even though I knew with her, the option was always there, I tried to utilize it as less as possible because, bro, I don't want to feel like I owe you nothing. I don't want to feel like the person who I'm supposed to be able to come to and is going to have my back is going to have my back for a price. And that's how it's always felt. It's always felt like the women in our family is transactional. Like, I don't like to ask my aunties and shit for nothing because it's like, well, what you going to do for me? Like, yeah. And it's so funny because it's like my mom will say shit about your granny and your mom doing it. It's like, bro, all y'all the same. That's why y'all don't get along when y'all be having y'all beef and shit, because y'all do the same shit. Y'all treat motherfuckers the same way. Y'all always feel like you can't do something for somebody unless you're getting something out of it. So, going back to what I said earlier about if you don't heal yourself and like recognize, what your traumas are and try to correct that shit, you can pass it down to your kids. This is one of those things. Now, this is triggering, trigger warning. It does discuss, sexual abuse. So just throwing that out there if you need to, take a minute.
But she don't hear.
Okay, give me an example.
Please. Like, I told her, like, hey, Mom, I got violated and stuff like that in January.
So sorry.
And she lit a cigarette and was like, okay. And then she didn't say nothing. And I got up and I walked off.
What was going through your mind in that moment?
I was molested when I was younger. This is a triggering conversation for me. One thing I will not do is sit here and be ridiculed by my own child who knows I will go to the ends of the earth for you. You know it.
Mama,
no,
I didn't
listen.
say, no,
you didn't say your piece. Now listen to me. And the reasons why I didn't say nothing, because you know this already. If you felt like you needed more help, I'm not the one to help you with it, because I ain't done with my own healing. And you know this. This is not something I hear from you. So if you needed that healing, what you should have did was got yourself some doggone professional help, or reached out to me and said, I need professional help. So how the hell am I supposed to help you if I can't help myself?
So I have like mixed feelings about that. And it's like, as a person who has been through it, I empathize with her, but it's like
the mom or the daughter?
Both, actually. Because I felt how the daughter felt. Like, I talked to my mom about it, and my mom it's like she doesn't have the emotional capacity of being a mom.
Right.
And I felt like she just kind of looked at me as an obligation versus, this is my daughter, I love her. It was she's here now, I gotta do what I gotta do to take care of her. I don't want nobody to say I'm a bad mom, so this is the shit I'm gonna do.
Yeah, it's like that switch never.
And I feel like it's possible that switch never flipped for my mom because my mom didn't want to have me.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you next. I remember you talking about that often. So is
but
that
the
why?
other part too is how was she raised? Because that's the other side of it too. Because like I can say for myself, my mother wasn't raised by her mother. She was raised by my grandmother, my great grandmother, and my grandfather. And so she didn't have that maternal instinct. So therefore, when I was being raised, I didn't have that either. And same thing, like even though my dad was raised by his family, he was like the youngest boy out of 11.
Okay.
So when you're the youngest boy out of 11, he just like, he out. Like he just doing his own thing. Like just like as long as he, come back and bring money into the house, he's fine. So it's one of those situations where it's like you kind of have to go back, but at the same token, a lot of times it's so triggering for them. They're not going to share that with you and tell you what they're, how they were raised as well either. So then you kind of in the dark, not knowing how they were raised. So now you're trying to figure it out.
See, and for me, I felt like my mom didn't have no fucking excuse because my mom was the baby. She was the favorite. My mom and my grandma were like this. Like she loved my mom to death. Like the house that I grew up in, she got the house because my granny signed the house over to her. My granny did they had an actual relationship. There was so much love there, and just that's why I feel like it was because she didn't want to be a mom.
Yeah.
My dad was, please don't kill my baby, don't do this, don't do that, and convinced her just to end up being a single mom. But it's like even before, they divorced, my strongest bond was with my dad. Me and my dad went everywhere together. We, he was the one doing my hair in the morning. He was taking me to, school and picking me up. Every single field trip, my father never missed a field trip. It was her and him and my friend, her mom, Kim. Two favorite, everybody always wanted to be in one of our groups. And then because me and her daughter was close, our groups was going to end up being by each other anyway. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Yeah.
Go do whatever.
Yeah.
Until she couldn't do that no more.
Right. So I feel like, it was never something that she wanted. She didn't want that type of bond with me. And then it's like, if you know my dad and know like how much I really look like my father, like when I'm girly, you can see my mom. But it's like when it's just like a regular, like I'm just like, it's even my uncle, my dad's brother, like he said that all the time. He be like, dude, he was like, you even walk like your dad. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like it's so much of my father in me, and I just feel like there's a lot of resentment there that she really don't want to admit. And I'm like, I would rather you admit it because then shit would make sense.
But she's not gonna be able to because then that's her. That's still triggering for her once again. So she's not gonna be able to go ahead and ever admit that.
And
I've had those. I had those conversations with my mom. We finally got to a point where she was like, okay, and we both were able to go ahead and have that forgiveness portion of it. And so we were able to get to that point, but then it was because of me having to say, well, hey, I see because of this, this, and this. This explains why you were the way that you were. And so then I had to kind of be like that.
She ain't taking responsibility for shit. She don't feel like she did nothing wrong. She feel like she was the perfect mom, and she gets offended by the wrong shit. Because like y'all just saw in the text messages, I told her like you were a great provider. Like I didn't want for shit, but what I wanted was an actual relationship. Like you literally cannot name things that we had to bond over,
or even things that you like.
Like it's just
what's my favorite color? Like
like. So it's like I don't know, but I also feel like as far as the video, like you telling her like, well, you should have went and got professional help. You didn't even go get professional help.
Right, but also there too. Right, but also that too, like depending upon what her age was at that point, she wouldn't have been. I was like, she wouldn't have been able to get professional help without her permission. Yeah, so she wouldn't have been able to go ahead and do that. No way.
Or even in like, well, you should have told me you needed it. If you just said that you haven't done the healing for yourself, that should have automatically clicked to be like, you know what? I know how I'm still dealing with this all these years later. I need to get my baby some help. So you're mad at her for feeling like you weren't supportive in the moment that she needed you most because you feel like, well, you should have knew that I was going through shit. Well, as a person who has gone through that, I don't know. I feel like she handled that wrong. Like,
I don't think it's a feel like I think as a mom, as a parent, she most definitely did because it's like she put it all back on her, and it's like that's not the way that it goes. As a parent, it's your responsibility to protect your child. It's your responsibility to provide for your child, and as a parent, that don't stop when they turn 18, even when they get grown. So if you knew all of that stuff was going on, you should have been seeking professional help. You've been where she is, so why not help her with that?
Because even Ree is an example.
Accountability.
Ree is an example. May 2018. When I knew something was wrong, I took her and got her evaluated because I'm like, I know how long it took me to get help and to get therapy and shit. I didn't have that as a child when I needed it.
Yeah.
So when I sat down and I talked to her, I'm like, we got to get her some help. And even then, my mother talked to me she wasn't here. She was down south with my stepdad. My mom talked to me so bad, like I hung up on her because this your fault and this is this and this and this because I'm trying to get my fucking daughter help because I know that mentally she's not doing good.
You think that's what I need right now? We already got enough on them.
Right.
That's what I want to be hearing right now.
And then you messed my baby up and now she this and she this and now she got like, bro, I'm not trying to hear it. So I hung up on her. But it's like, I actually went and got my daughter help. You watch me fucking struggle.
Right.
So how dare you? You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just, like I said, it's not 100% bad. My mom had, her good points as far as like with being able to talk to her about certain things or, her coming through for certain things. But it's just always feeling like she was going to want a return on her investment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went out and when I needed a car for work, I went out and I signed for this car with a 24.99% interest rate.
Yikes.
Because I didn't want to ask her to co-sign. And all of this came about because she knew that I had just got a job. I needed a way to work. The moment she gets mad, she takes away what she know you need. So she's one of them. Well, I don't know how you go get to work today. Well, I don't put my keys down. Don't touch my keys. And she's actually tried to flex on me like that a couple times. And I said, "Oh, okay. Well, then you put my house keys down."
I was gonna say.
So now yeah.
Checkmate.
I can catch an Uber. I can catch the bus. I can get a ride. Where you go live at?
Right.
So now it's like she's gotten to a point where she know whenever she would try to play that with the car key shit, I'd be like, all right, well, rent due on the 1st. She quit doing that shit.
Yeah.
Right.
It got real.
But she couldn't do it with me, but she was still able to do it with my stepdad. So the moment she get mad at him, it was, well, don't touch my truck key. He ain't got nothing he just can't take her fucking truck. He ain't got shit.
Right.
So now it's either you finna sit your ass in the house or you finna call somebody to come get you because you ain't got no choice.
Exactly. One or the other.
For me, it's like, all right, well, tell you what, drop my house key then.
Right.
It's either that or rent due on the 1st. So you quit doing that shit now because you realize it don't hit the same as it did when I needed you. And I feel like my mom really has this thing where she felt like people who need her, you do not want to be up under her.
Right.
So now that we don't have that dynamic anymore where I need her to survive, it's like
Yeah, it sounds like family counseling session.
Yeah, but she ain't gonna go.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's frustrating, but
yeah. So this is the last parenting video that we're playing, for tonight. And once again, the comments piss me off because I hate how when y'all already know how I feel about when kids are expressing themselves and adults automatically feel like they're not entitled to having boundaries and shit. And it's like when you an absent parent, bro, you ain't got no say over that shit. So
my baby, don't call me. Sorry, I'm good. I'm so sorry. I don't see why. I'm sorry I screwed up. And why didn't you have kids? Sometimes it just happens. That doesn't mean I don't care about you. You are my life. I would like to. Why wasn't that simple? You don't know my favorite color. You don't know my favorite animal. It used to be yellow. No, it's not. Now it's black.
And you had so many people who was on this little girl ass.
For what? What they say?
Well, it don't matter. She shouldn't be talking to her mom like that. That's still her mom. And it's like, shut up.
People be so
shut up. Like y'all act like kids are not people and are not entitled to feel hurt, abandoned, frustrated.
Human. That's what I don't get. Children
like, do y'all think kids are fucking pets?
Like what? Even
people
then,
act like it.
Pets should be treated in a way.
Like,
well.
Are they like accessories? Do you look at kids as like they're the Sims?
They definitely treat them like accessories. It's a purse. It's a personal phone.
So this girl, she's supposed to bow down with all of the respect, all of this. That's what okay.
Yeah, and I really, really, really didn't like that because like there were so like because it was only a few of us in the comments like y'all are dumb. Y'all are so dumb. Like because I don't like that. And it's like, especially like y'all know my situation with Jelly Bean and and her dad. And it's like y'all really act like kids are not entitled to have boundaries. Right. They are not entitled.
Opinions.
Yeah. And it's funny because somebody in the comments, there's always one who's it don't matter what she did. Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Yes, it does. Y'all be wanting us to kiss the asses of people who mentally, emotionally, and physically abuse us so bad because of their position on a family tree or the date that they were born. Fuck you and fuck that.
Right.
And I say it all the time, like that's not what I teach my kids. Cause hey, read and learn my mama a couple times. And I sat there like, you started it.
Yep.
Like you started
And
it.
when you disrespect somebody or treat somebody in a way that they don't care for, you don't get to dictate how their response to that.
Absolutely.
You don't get to dictate how they react to you or what they have to say. You don't get to, because you started this, and then now you have to deal with what comes after.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You don't get to dictate
Because
that.
Ree is almost 20, and my mom she will say some real unnecessary fucked up shit. So then when Ree responds, now you want to have an attitude because you feel like she shouldn't talk to you like that.
But you
didn't have to talk to her like that.
Right.
You went out of your way
To say what you said.
to say some bullshit that you didn't have to say. No, I'm not gonna step in and tell her that she was wrong. You was wrong.
Yeah.
Or if they both getting on my nerves, I will literally go. I'm like, both of y'all shut the hell up because you did this and you did this, and I just don't want to hear it. And people probably look at me like, why would you? Because they both annoying. That's why.
Yeah. But it's the truth.
Like no, y'all don't. You don't get to throw your age and your relationship around and demand respect when you are not being fucking respectful. And that was a huge thing with Jelly Bean's dad, like feeling like, well, I'm her daddy, she need to respect me regardless.
Absolutely not. No, that means nothing. All that is just that you donated, you made a donation.
Like, bro, you fucked her mom and she regrets it. All right.
I mean,
like,
I wish Dylan Daddy would come around and talk about some damn respect. Nigga, what?
Like, I'm sorry, you are.
Exactly.
Like, I'm
you
sorry, I don't.
Introduce yourself to me. You're a stranger.
Yeah.
Want some damn respect.
but the thing that I hated the most about the comments is somebody been feeding that to her and making her hate her mom. Like, why do y'all feel like kids don't develop these feelings on their own? You don't think this girl has friends and she sees her friends with their moms?
And be like,
She's probably been on sleepovers and shit, and see like, damn, man, she making personalized cupcakes and shit. She making little heart pancakes and shit for us in the morning. She doing all of this kind of shit. My mom said fuck me.
That's all I'm saying. Nothing bad about Dylan Dad, because guess what? The world, he's able to see it around
exactly
him. So if he ever showed back, he'll never be able to say his mama said anything. Every feeling that he got, it's from him.
And that was the funny part about with Jelly Bean's dad, because up until like when I tell you the timing was wild, Jelly Bean hit her breaking point right before we went to Cali. Had we went to Cali probably like 9 months earlier, he probably might have had a shot. But something in her clicked and was like, this nigga don't fuck with me, so fuck him too.
Right.
I didn't have to do that. Anytime she wanted to communicate with this whole ass nigga, in my head, I was like, bro, why is you making me waste my fucking battery on this shit when you know this whole ass, he ain't finna answer. Right. If he do answer, he finna lie, or he just not go respond.
Yeah.
I didn't say that. He didn't answer.
Yeah. Okay.
He didn't answer.
Sorry, you can't say I didn't tell you no.
He didn't call me back. Mom, did my dad call back? Nope, he ain't called back, babe. Okay. And she got tired of that. They get tired of you not showing up. We don't have to tell them any fucking thing.
Right.
Yeah, they can see it. The proof is here.
Actions.
They see us working to take care of them. They see us doing it by ourselves. They see you not being here.
And look, it was the same thing with my dad. My mom did not badmouth my father to me once. But my dad will have everybody believe that my mom was putting shit in my ear. No, I got tired of you not showing up.
Yeah.
When I needed you, when you told me you were gonna do things, and you, oh, I'm sorry, shorty, I can't. If I ask you for something, ask your mama, she get child support. Ask your mama, she get child support. You created them feelings in me until I just didn't want to deal with you anymore. That had nothing to do with my mom. Well, if your mom had just she didn't stop you. Like, so yeah. But yeah, that is gonna conclude this week's episode of Socially Awkward. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully, this episode was able to, make you tap into some shit if you feel like, damn, I didn't realize that, maybe I do need to connect with my kids a little bit more, or maybe in my head I see it one way. I need to sit down and, see how they're feeling and what, their outlook on my parenting is, because sometimes you think you were doing everything perfect. Look at my mom. You think that you were doing all that you can, and it's a whole side that you're not even acknowledging that you need to do for your fucking kids. Maybe it kind of triggered you in another way, and maybe this will kind of, light a fire under you. Say, damn, like I got some unresolved things that I need to sort out. Maybe I need to talk to somebody about this, because it was triggering. I talk to a motherfucker every week, and it's shit that it's shit that I started therapy for, that I hadn't even gotten a chance to address the shit that made me jump back into therapy in the first place, because it's so much unresolved things with my mom and my dad. Like, I just had to tell her before. I was like, this was 2 weeks ago. I said, my relationship with my uncle and how he has come through for me and my daughters continuously over the past month and a half, 2 months, whatever, has made me realize I convinced myself that I forgave my dad because maybe I just didn't want to deal with them emotions no more. But all of this, the shit that my uncle was doing, that my dad should have been doing, has really made me understand that I haven't forgiven him at all. I told myself I did, but now all of this shit is bringing up all these emotions. I didn't forgive him. So now I have to work through this. So, if you do need some help, I definitely encourage you. I found my therapist, psychologytoday.com. They're honestly great to me because you can filter based off what you feel like you need. If you feel like, you want a male therapist, female therapist, black therapist, certain religions and stuff, like, yeah, they let you filter based off of, what your needs are. So that's how I found my therapist, Kia Holloway. She is amazing. It's funny because we got so many mutual friends, and I know if they be sharing my posts, it was like, that's why this girl in therapy now.
But no, that's the thing too. It is still Mental Health Awareness Month and everything as well too. And the thing is too that we all honestly need to talk to somebody. I mean,
shout out to Nicole for this comment. She says sometimes we have to parent our parents. Ain't that the fucking truth?
It is, but definitely, do what you need to do. I have my own therapist and everything as well too. Just because I'm a life coach and a health coach doesn't mean nothing. You still got to make sure you talk to people and be able to go ahead and speak to somebody as well.
Because you got people trauma dumping on you all the time. Right. You need somebody to talk to.
Absolutely.
That's true.
So if you weren't able to tune in to the full episode, you can always tune in on Tuesday mornings at 10 a.m. when episodes stream on all of your favorite streaming platforms.
It'll be up tomorrow.
In this time, you can actually go back, listen to your faves. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a full month to yourselves.
Is it safe in the group again?
We gotta drive. We all post little drive.
Yeah, if you add me as an admin so I can monitor Mr. Nasty Time.
I didn't even know you was no longer in charge.
Yeah, I've been did that. Because whenever they would suspend my Facebook page, we couldn't post in the group. But now I don't have them issues anymore. Your girl is monetized.
And I'm
monetized now. We good. So yeah, so we don't have them issues. But yeah, so take this time, catch up on episodes that you may have missed. Go re-listen to your faves because we are out of here until July. Happy birthday to me. Gemini season. We are in here. So by the time we return, I will have so many stories and I cannot wait. So until next time, we got a hoe.